Push play.
Okay, I'm good. I can't see the screen.
I'm a stepper, I'm a slide, I'm all in. For my people, I'm a ride, I'm all in. I'm gonna feel you provide up until the end. And I put it on my family ties, I'm desperate win. I'm a stepper, I'm a slide, I'm all in. For my people, I'm a ride, I'm all in. I'm gonna feel you provide up until the end. And I put it on my family ties, I'm desperate win. Generational wealth and free freedom of death. But this is holy breath, so I'm freeing myself. I got knowledge of self and a hell of a breath. Keep a positive vibe, strategic when I step. You went against the grain and you slandered my name. Betrayed our sacred trust and brought us both shame. I'm talking pure pain. How could you envy me? I was my brother's keeper. How could you do this me? I heard your silent hissing and all that sneak dissing. This is God's plan. You plotted but you missed me. So as I unfold, witness my success. I'm a phoenix in flight, fearless in the face of death. So while I'm still here, I'm applying pressure. I know these devils jealous, and my enemies are zealous. I keep my head on the swivel, even though I'm really careless. December stars for the beast, so don't get me heavy. I'm a stepper, I'm a slider, I'm all in. For my people, I'm a ride, I'm all in. I'm done fearing you provide until the end. And I put it on my family ties, I'm destined to win. I'm a stepper, I'm a slider, I'm all in. For my people, I'm a ride, I'm all in. I'm done fearing you provide until the end. And I put it on my family ties, I'm destined to win. Whatever happened to the love we open enemies? My only vision of unity's vivid memories. I used to feel that the struggle was the bond that made us brothers. Why must we fight on each other? In the end, we all suffer. Crabs in the trap falling by climbing, reaching for freedom. But our future seeds are dying young. It's a shortage of leaders. I just buried my comrade and he used to serve the people. Then I watched the people betray him and justify the evil. Even though the angels are present, demons are in the sky. They contemplating on my demise, and this I can't deny. My ministry of death is immortal love divine. The epic will of Allah in the seventh of the time. Last of a dying breed, but I'm willing to sacrifice. Yeah, these are trying times of affliction, many stripes. Every passion of my life is to be a living legend and lead my people to liberation, cause I was destined.
Man, that's what I'm talking about. Hold up, man. It's all about the Lions Den. Man, Kamisha, that's fire, bro. That's fire.
Yes, sir. Right on
Man,
time.
you see this triangle right here? This the
Oh yeah,
real one. You see
already
Blackens.
know it.
Hey, y'all see Blackenstein over in the cut? Blackenstein, go get him. Go get him. Y'all see him? Well, I'm trying to tell you. Your
What you
ankles
got
ain't
over there, man?
safe.
What you
You hear me?
got over there?
That's a Pomeranian and a Chihuahua. One of the most loyal dogs on earth. Blackenstein.
Dangerous too.
You see them? Hey, they use these type of dogs to go in and get them little, little bitty animal, the rodents and shit. You know what I'm saying. But
Mm-hmm.
here it is, man. I want Karima to open up the show. Okay, she gonna leave. All right. I'm gonna let the commission open. This is the new Lions Den champion, bro. Right here.
Yes,
That's what we
sir.
do, man. It's Lions Den or nothing at all. Cause
That's
we
right.
notice when we take our talents to South Beach, they don't want to pay for the price of admission.
That's
They
right.
trying to sell us cheap.
That's right. That's right. Yes,
What's wrong
sir.
with y'all, man? All the talent over here.
Yes,
And
sir.
we ain't bragging. We ain't boasting.
That's right. That's right.
We see how y'all try to play us.
I keep
We
telling them,
see
dude, that seven is what unite us, man.
7.
That's
You
that
why you think I got
Sabbath, man.
7 in 1,000?
You gotta keep it holy, keep that Sabbath holy. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Every day
man.
that we rock, man, we rocking on that Sabbath. You feel me? I
Right.
just want to rise on the seven and give honors, to the platform. I give honors to the Most High. God. It don't matter what you call him, family. I don't know why
You ain't
people
gotta go
get
into
hung
the,
up
you ain't
on
gotta
this.
go into all that explanation, man. I
Yeah,
already know
yeah,
what
you
man,
already
you
know
ain't gotta
what
do
it
all
is.
that, man.
But
If people gonna see what I don't like is people don't, just because you don't believe in everything that they believe in, they can't work with you. They pretend like they want to work with you, and then all of a sudden it's an attack.
like I said, Judah,
Cause when it come down to it, it's a one West and it's a one West mind frame with these brothers, man. They could say they branched off, but they still got that concept, that mind thought. Because the first disrespect came a long time ago when a guest come on there and say, "Hey, brother, you interrupted me," and then the people that's rocking or clicking with the brother that came over there see it as well,
oh
and
yeah,
then say,
yeah,
I didn't say nothing
yeah.
the first
Everybody in the
time.
audience, they was trying to get me to come back in there, but I didn't want. I knew it wasn't gonna be right. So the main thing, like I said, I was in the process of doing a bill, bro, on
Unity,
showing
well, I heard out of your mouth.
showing them what we want. All I said to the brother,
Play
you
the
know,
video after you
yeah, yeah,
talk, brother. Yeah,
yeah,
before they, I want it live in the why it's live right now. So say about it, and then we gonna get to this video, man, because we
right,
got accused of some things over there
yeah, at the
that
FOP
that
platform,
right.
FOP. Yeah, them brothers, they misunderstood. Well, the brother that was directing, he misunderstood what I said. I was speaking on the fact that Israel was chosen under the covenant. I said
That's what
everybody
you
know
said.
Israel is the
That's what you
chosen.
said.
And then I said, but people forget that it was other covenants that was spoken of well that bring other people under Yah's blessing as well. That don't mean that they the chosen, but Yah blessed them. I was
Hmm.
going and getting ready to go into the covenant of Ishmael, but
You
I
can do
also
that.
I went into
Uh,
the covenant of Noah.
how about this one? It ain't a covenant, but how he blessed another nation that wasn't even Israelites when the brother took was it Abraham's wife.
Yeah,
And,
yeah,
and then and then and then look, their nation was barren. Then now after that, after everything got made up or whatever, now the womb was plentiful. And
yeah,
it was
plentiful,
multiplied. So
plentiful.
these guys out here talking about, oh, it's just about only a certain group of people. If you sit there and live in that fantasy, you a goddamn fool because the creator of the earth created everything. It
Well,
had
JJ,
covenants before Israel.
that's what I was telling them. I
Hell
was
wrong with
saying
y'all, man.
that's what
Y'all
I
gonna
was
stop
telling
playing
them.
with the lions then. Real talk.
And that's what I was telling them brothers that God made a covenant with Noah. So you can't do selective research and accept one part of the book and reject the other part. If you respect the book, respect it all. Isaiah 19 show when we together, Kemet and Israel being oppressed coming out together,
Right.
and it's right there in the book. And I
Right there
was
in the
telling them
book.
that, and they don't want to accept it.
Man,
So that goes
man.
into, you remember that?
Yeah.
That's
We
what I
kick
meant.
rocks. Yeah, we kick the rocks over here.
Yeah,
Kick the damn rubble out the way. That's what we
yeah.
did.
Remember, I
And
ran Captain Tazari out off the phone with
ran
this
them off
same
the
thing.
phone. It was a witness. It was more than two. They've
Yeah.
seen that. We know
And,
that.
he was trying to come at me, and I came with unity. He pew.
Unity. Every time Kamisha come with unity with these brothers right here, oh well, they ain't Israelites. They ain't whatever.
Yeah,
Man, come on, bro. Cut that. That sound like some inferiority type of thinking of yourself when you're sitting up there being intimidated. "Oh, I can't take his information. Let me start something. Let's
right.
play the video.
Okay, I'm finna
Sister
pull it
Kramer.
up right now,
Yeah,
bro.
pull
Cause
the
I
video.
think
Let's see where we at.
it's still live, if I ain't
Where
mistaken.
we go wrong. Yeah, y'all still live. We
Yeah,
ain't gonna call your name.
I
You know
think
who
it's
you are.
live by itself
We not
though.
even gonna call your name. But we're
Let's
gonna
see.
show you 2 days in a row. We're gonna show you that we gonna show you 2 days in a row.
You
And
know,
then this certain person keep asking me, yeah, JJ, bring guest over. Bring him over. Yeah, man. Forget Sarnetta. Bring him over here. And then the people I know, the
I'm
people
back.
I love,
My
and then you want to treat them like a piece of shit. You want
my
to put the wolves on them.
my computer cut down all the way off. Hold on.
Oh, let me see if I can.
I got it. I got it. I'm
Uh,
back. I'm back.
nah, this shit need to be seen. Mute my mic. It's wicked in these streets, in these internet, Facebook, YouTube streets. It's wicked. People are turning on you the blink of an eye and swear up and down they ain't do no disrespect. That's the part I don't like.
I got it right here. You ready, Judah?
Yeah, I've been ready. Let's get it.
Okay.
Conversation in the back chat,
Yeah, we
and we
already.
probably not gonna. We actually we agree on a lot of things. So
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Damn.
we gotta understand. But I
Right
would like to
here.
have
Oh
bring
yeah,
a
right
measure
here. He
to
was
the
trying to set up a
manifesto
debate
to my
between.
Israelite
Yeah, go
family.
ahead, speak.
Y'all got to remember, family, as well. I come up out, of the biblical text myself. You know what I mean? So I know it very
Stop that right
well.
there, Commission. I got to. I
I'm
got.
talking
I got
about
to. I got to
very, very
dissect.
well.
Stop right there.
And
Okay.
I,
Pause. Can you pause it real quick?
yeah,
All right. Now, this brother is coming in peace, harmony. I come out of the biblical text, even though I may not be an Israelite per se. I respect the biblical text. Let's keep moving. Go ahead.
that's right. That's right. We both do. Talking about
Mhm.
very, very well.
Let's go.
And
We're gonna dissect this. We're gonna you gotta put a mirror in front of people's face and show where they did wrong. You come back and repent.
the
It's
misconceptions
all good.
that have been I'm interested in bridging the gap, not making Hebrews what I am, but showing you. And cause it's like this. You can't
Stop
go.
right there. Stop. I gotta give him baby food. You can't give him too much. Can't give him too much, Commission. Now, I just heard this brother say. Did y'all hear what he said? I'm here to bridge the gap. Where's the disrespect? Where that? He was the other day. Y'all was, oh man, this brother powerful. Let him speak. He didn't try to come on and take over nothing. He was just speaking his mind. Actually, I had to invite him to the conversation. Let's go. Let's go.
I'm playing it, Commission.
No. Okay, Kareem got it.
Yeah,
Okay.
even though you think you playing it, I'm playing it. You just playing in the
Okay,
background.
okay. That's
Yeah.
okay, Kareem. Let's go. Let me hear this. We
The
wrong at the Lions Den.
misconceptions that have been
Yeah.
added into that book by the European that has caused us to be so divided.
Oh,
You
stop.
know what I mean?
Stop. Mighty Hebrew, you gonna see this. I got that from you. Stop. He be saying stop with emphasis. Did y'all hear what the commission just said? He said basically saying the understanding of this book, uh, we looking at it from a European Western mind frame, was a lot of us have been saying for a long time. What did he say wrong? Let's keep it moving. Go.
And 'cause it's like this. You can't throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Mm-hmm.
You may not agree with who I am or where I come from, because I'm straightforward. That's one thing you'll learn about me. JJ know me. I'm gonna say exactly what's on my mind respectfully. But I'll say this. I know
Stop. FOPE. He said respectfully. He taking up all the talk time. Really? Really? Okay. We see we see things over here. We slow it down. I'm a master at slowing it down to make the people see what you miss because of all of the hoopla. You see? Listen, Shema. Let's go.
where we all have oneness at, but it's based on if we willing to accept Yah's word, not my word. For example, it's 3 covenants that's mentioned in the Old Testament. One that make Israel the chosen.
Mm,
Nobody denies that. It even
that's
say
right.
Israel
Stop.
chosen in the
Stop.
commandments.
Stop.
Right?
Stop.
No,
Stop. Nobody denies that. FOPE. Where's this man coming off wrong? Teaching. What's the problem? Kareem, you see anything wrong with what he said? Anybody that's listening. Because if y'all feel like anybody at FOP that feel like he said something wrong as he's going along right now, when y'all go rewatch this, make your comment. Or if you're in the audience now, make your comment. You asked me to bring some of my people over there. When I say my people, I mean he would say the same thing. JJ's my people. It's not just like I'm just you know what I'm saying? I'm not just the engine that it's a whole team. You need wheels and sprockets and all that. You know what I'm saying? Screws, nuts, and bolts to make the machine go. I play a role in the machine. Kareem will play a role in the machine. The new champion, before he was even the champion of Lions Den, Kemetian make it go. Corey make it go. Aaron make it go. The people, I mean, and etc. Everybody, Zion Warren make it go. You see, and whoever else in the den that participate. See, a lot of y'all that be talking stuff, y'all all in our groups that we built over the years. In our groups, want to spread your information, but want to disrespect the Lions Den. And everybody know I'm a forgiving person. I'll let you slide up in there. A lot of the groups that we got, ICPK got all their doctrines in there. Even though I might debate Captain Zara, get it in. Because that's just there for somebody who, if they agree with it, they agree with it. If they don't, they don't. It ain't the end of the world that we don't all agree on the same thing. Let me say it again. It's not the end of the world that we don't all agree on the same thing. Let's play the video before they go. Don't quit playing with us. Go ahead, Sister Kareem, please. Thank you.
Nobody deny that, right? But it's two covenants that our people often overlook. When he made a covenant with Noah, and that covenant is a perpetual covenant. So you can't just ignore that. That means Noah's
Stop.
seed as a whole.
Please stop. A perpetual covenant, not just with Israelites. And this is why I know FOPE still has a One West doctrine mind frame, because they think it's just a covenant with Israelites. Noah came first. The Most High made covenants with many different. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just an Israelite covenant. And y'all need to come up out of there. Y'all, it seemed to me like y'all was intimidated when this, because it's like y'all praised him the first day. Oh no, nothing. But now he back. Was it too many people asking about it? Huh? Well, I want to challenge this. Everything ain't about a challenge or a debate unless it's set up. But you can't come with that fake we building unity, and then all the time you trying to this brother presentating, and now you debating. Now you interrogating. Now we triple teaming. Got the gun out with the beaming. You know what I'm saying? While we over screaming, we see you. That's why we the Lions Den. And they build y'all. A lot of y'all try to build off our energy, and y'all know it. Especially Sarnetta. Now we just had a preliminary with Apostle and Terry yesterday, and he watched it, and he convinced both of these dudes to come over there. We're gonna do the debate over here. Had y'all debating?
Hey JJ, you see these cats in this chat over here?
No, I don't see it. What they saying?
Yeah, you got somebody named Dundada talking about nigga ain't keeping no laws, no bill, bald head and fringes.
Man,
No
sit
one
your old religious ass down.
Mustard, whoever that is, they was in that platform saying you distempered the conversation by cutting that sister off.
You see how ignorant it is? Speak on
And
the
then
commission.
said that we are narcissists or something. Then somebody
Yeah.
Nah,
said,
we not gonna read the comments. Come
Yeah,
on,
yeah,
let's
yeah.
continue.
yeah, go ahead,
Just keep
Queen.
subscribing and sharing, right? I'm
Go
glad
ahead,
we
Queen.
got some new people in the audience. Come
Go
on, I
ahead,
ain't never heard
Queen.
of them. So hey,
Yeah,
you more than welcome to join us. and send him the link.
This
Yeah,
is the
go ahead.
reason why we playing the video so
Right, so
he
they
can
can
get it
see.
That's
very
right.
understanding. It wouldn't be no he say
Yeah,
she say
That's
right.
right. Go ahead, run it,
where
King.
But bro,
he be breaking it down.
but can you put the link in the chat, please? I want anybody who want to jump on here and build off this. Let's do it.
All right.
Other than that, you in the audience like a cheerleader with your pom pom, shaking them. Let's go. Play Kareem. Let's just Kareem.
Those
Come
who
out a
live
ball head.
righteously.
Just stupid
Okay.
ass
All right. I
nigga.
gotta cut you off.
Listen,
I
hold
gotta
up,
cut you off. You said
hold up.
I
Listen,
gotta live up.
Stop. There you go. You got to live up to what why would you got to cut this man off? Oh, nah. What an
This
ego.
where this
Put
where it goes
rewind that.
bad
I
at.
want to hear that 5 times
This where it
so he
goes
can hear
bad
it.
at.
that's
What you got to cut him
exactly.
off for?
That's
You
what
the host. You acting like Sarnetta. You not presenting nothing.
I'm talking about. Very, very, very well.
Very. He said it with
And
his chest.
I'm
Rewind that.
interested in bridging the gaps, not
Right.
making Hebrews what I am, but showing
Stop.
you,
Stop.
the
Stop. Stop.
misconceptions that have
Stop.
been added
Stop.
into
Wait,
that book
stop.
by the
Stop. For this clown
European
is
that
in the
has
audience.
caused
Stop.
us to
Please
be
stop.
so
Stop.
divided.
Stop. Please. Now, did you hear what he said? Bozo, Cookie, Homie the Clown. What's that one off? All the clowns. You have graduated from clown school, and you need to get you another degree in something else for you to come on here and even run your mouth like that, bro. Now we got the tape right here. Can you show me where this brother Kemetian was being disrespectful? And you weren't, and then you weren't about a bald head, and we got other things. Nigga, you looking at a man? Do you do when you got your wife? Did you pay the parent a dowry since you want to live in 2000 AD? Some got BC, nigga. Nigga, we in 2022. Let's go, man. Talking about a damn bald head. You see how religious
Right.
these people are?
You know what I mean?
Sometimes I shave the
And
hair off my balls. Am I wrong for that too? You go, you gonna condemn me to hell because I shaved the hairs off my balls? Get your ass up out of here, man. Let's go.
it's like this: you can't throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Mm-hmm.
You may not agree with who I am or where I come from, because I'm straightforward. That's one thing you'll learn about me. JJ know me. I'm gonna say exactly what's on my mind, respectfully.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll say this: I know where we all have oneness at, but it's based on if we willing to accept Yah's word, not my word.
Mm-hmm.
For example, it's 3 covenants that's mentioned in the Old Testament.
Mm-hmm.
One that make Israel the chosen. Nobody denies that. It even say Israel chosen in the Quran. Right? Nobody deny that, right? But it's 2 covenants that our people often overlook. When he made a covenant with Noah, and that covenant is a perpetual covenant. So you can't just ignore that. That
Just
means
chop the whole head off right there and
seed
kick
as
it
a
down the
whole,
street.
those who live righteously.
That fake
Okay.
doctor.
All right. I gotta cut you off. I gotta cut you off. You said I gotta live up. No. I gotta live up. I gotta live up what you said I was. I got hold on. No.
To
I
what you
gotta
said he
live up.
was. What's that?
I gotta live up what you said I was, Commissioner.
Really?
You said, brother,
You just cut his
me off, so it
bill?
wouldn't be right if I didn't cut you off
You
right
cut
now.
me
Oh,
off
Let
really?
you go.
understand
I
what
let
I'm
you.
saying,
I let you
brother.
read a whole paragraph.
Stop, please, Kareem, stop.
I didn't read
Then
the
you
paragraph.
Please stop. Please stop. 'Cause I want him to see himself on that one. Now, there's 2 other people on the panel. Karima, can you explain to me why he had to do that?
Because he said he had to live up to Kemetian saying this yesterday. That he
Kamisha said
interrupted.
yesterday that you cut him off.
Yeah.
When did
So,
at the end of the show?
no, he was saying he was cutting him off. So he basically said, I have to live up to what you said as far as I'll be interrupting you.
Oh, Karima, I didn't even pick up on that. So he had did that based on what I said earlier.
Yesterday. Yeah, or earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I say,
That
brother,
wasn't
you cut
yesterday. It
me
was
off.
today.
Yeah, my bad, my bad.
Now I'm back on
Yeah,
track
yeah.
because Kareem was talking about some yesterday.
Yeah,
It
Yeah,
couldn't have
my
been
bad.
yesterday.
No,
no, it
Okay.
because
started
it was
yesterday.
no, it was dialogue yesterday
Yeah,
too on the
it
same
started
situation.
yesterday.
Yeah.
But I just picked up on what Karima was just pointing out. Like
You
she
you
said,
echo, family.
yeah.
Let me mute my mic. That's probably me. Hold on.
Yeah, no, I just picked up on what Karima said. She right. Cause I did say that earlier. I said, bro, let me speak. I said, cause you've been cutting me off. See, I didn't think about that
That was
until
today.
yeah, that's what I'm
Okay, that's what
saying.
I'm talking
Yeah,
about. That
so
was today.
that's what she was talking about.
Yesterday you had the floor to teach, so I
Yeah,
didn't see
she was
no.
cutting me off
That was
then
like
too.
Karima. I think you got it. You.
Nah,
No,
yeah,
they
Yeah.
had the little back and forth at the end yesterday.
yesterday.
I missed
So
that then. I want.
today it was, you know what I mean? It was like just a little bit. It wasn't like no big thing, but
Right.
today
Oh,
he said that.
Natalia was
Right.
her? Okay, the
It was
interruption,
another
whatever that shit.
situation though.
No,
Okay, that had
yeah,
nothing to do with it.
Yeah, it was another situation. She
Yeah, it
had
was a
cut
multi
me off
it was
like
at
situation,
the
man. Come on, man.
it was at the end where you felt like, you know, they was coming on to him, and then he was
Oh,
stating his opinion. Yeah,
no,
so
wait, Kermit, you gotta. No, wait a minute. You gotta word things right. They wasn't coming on to him because they're mother people take. See, they'll take that and run with that. Like they said, FOP was coming on to
oh
me. So
no,
you
they was
know,
just jump with. I didn't want to say
but
jump
that's
them.
what
All
please say it
right,
right because I'm correcting things
that was
before
teaming up.
yeah, they said that we was trying to come on to them and because they already switched words up. Who is this
Yeah.
Lex Vortex? Hey, brother, let me tell you something, bro. If you coming on with like acting like a Sinetta supporter, I'm gonna beat you up. Let's go.
A Sonetta supporter.
I'm
Come
just messing
on,
with you,
bro.
Lex. You know what I'm saying. We got Lex Vortex in the
Y'all know what
building.
I what's good, man. All please, Hebrews, don't panic.
Go ahead.
Don't start grabbing your crosses
I'm gonna go get a new
and
kayak on you. You better stop
doing your
playing.
Hail Marys. It's
Yeah.
okay. I come in
Come in peace today.
peace.
No, we fuck with you. I fucks
Yeah, we
with you.
do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But the raw rack types of the world and the other, nah, we don't really fool with them. And the domos, we don't fool with them.
Y'all talking some scholarship in history and science today or what?
We actually just kind of
Y'all just roasting?
yeah, just roasting. And so if you want to come in and do a little roast on whoever, whatever, man, shit. But let us
Oh,
continue to build on this.
go ahead,
Now
man.
what
Go
we doing? We showing when people. Look, I bring a guest on the show, and because this brother is not an Israelite per se, his name is Kemetian Adapt Heruphant.
I've been
So
looking for that brother, man.
this the new Lions Den champion right here. So you can build with him. This brother is well versed, well schooled, and he intimidate people with his information. Now, if you want to do a build, you and him, hey, we can set that up, man. We can go on your platform over here,
Yeah,
preferably
yeah,
over
yeah.
here. We starting to we over here like we ain't taking our talents to South Beach no more.
So is
Eh,
that brother helping y'all break the spell and come up out of that evil grimoire that y'all under?
what you under then? Before we talking, before you talk about my spell, I can bind and rebuke some of your spells. Let me get my spiritual prayers out for you.
Yeah, is
You,
that
you
brother
want some of
freeing
that
y'all?
work? Huh? I
Huh?
go into demon busters on you. Hold up. Don't make me go there, bro. But come on, I'm gonna be a host and not a debater. You see,
Yeah,
see the
yeah.
difference between some of these guys. They don't know how to wear two hats. But
Mm-hmm.
right now, this ain't
Hmm.
even, you know, this right here is like just a show yourself in the mirror. This is look in the mirror time, Lex Vortex.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's what it is. Now let's play the video real quick and then we'll get you in, Lex.
All
Then we
right,
can you and
peace.
Kamisha
But
can
hold
Yeah,
on, let
build.
me
brother.
finish,
I
brother,
didn't
and then
finish saying what
I'm allowing
I'm
you
gonna
to.
let you talk though, brother.
Thank
Go
you.
ahead.
You don't have to let
Cause
me. I'm
I
going to,
don't argue. I don't
brother,
argue, brother. Go
brother.
ahead.
And I don't take commands from men. You don't have to say I'm gonna let you.
Stop!
I do as
Stop!
I will.
Stop! Now, did you see how petty that was, Kuna? Now, you told me to address you, and not all FOPE, so I'm gonna address you. I bring a guest over here, and you keep telling me, JJ, bring your people over here. Fuck Sarnetta. We can build together. And then this how you treat our people, my folks, or however you want to put it. I was wrong, bro. And see, this Lex, this how you know JJ is not biased. Because if it ain't, I don't just he's a Israelite, so I just got to stay by his side and don't point out his wrong. But I can come at the Kemetics. That ain't how I am. Let's keep it moving. Play the. Come on, Kareem. Hey, Kamisha, did you want to say something on that part? Because I don't see where you wronged anybody.
Basically, that's what I was saying. You know, you can see what the brothers condescending at, but you know, the whole measure family is. I'm in here talking on unity.
Neo love.
You know, I'm trying to show the brother, well, it was one, and I was getting ready
Jump
to show
on, Neil.
bridge the gap. And the brother went off on a tangent. You know, like, hold up, bro. I'm just telling you about the covenants. Like, what's wrong with
Right? How do you get offended by this brother saying there's 3 covenants? Because what it was, there was covenants before Israel, right?
Right. I
so
was
now
ready to speak on
the Most High ain't just yours.
Right.
Then that goes back to my teaching. You come to the mountain and you accept the Most High. We all welcome. It ain't just it's just Israelites only.
You know, and that's what I was trying to show them. But see,
Come on, man,
what it is to show them that some people feel like you showing them up.
No, when you say is for everybody, if you accept the Most High God, are you a Christian? Well, guess what? The first Jews was Christians. Hell wrong with you.
Man.
Lex, you want to say something?
Nah, not on that. Outside that,
Okay, let's go through this because we've been accused of not doing right. So we want to correct ourselves if we're wrong. They lie right now, so we just when you go live, you can rewind the tape while it's live. You know that, don't you, Lex? Well, now you know.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he know about it. All right, let's get it. Come on, Kareem.
So now, this is where I cut you off, right?
What?
Respectfully. You said, trying to remember my chain of thought. I am an older man. I think I'm older than everybody on this platform. You said that Bible has divided us, right? And you really
Bible divided us, brother. You misquoted me.
Okay, what'd you say?
I say our misunderstanding of the Bible as it has been taught by the European to our people, and their interpretation has caused us to be divided.
Now stop right there, please.
This is what I'm.
Hold up. Now he telling you what he said, and you don't accept that. I have never heard Kemetian say, Jesus Christ was a homosexual. He said King James was. And if you know what I'm saying, you putting words in his mouth, or you just maybe you didn't hear it right. I don't know. But I feel I said, and then you know what I told him, Lex? I said, well, show us the timestamp. I ain't never heard Kemetian say nothing like this. This is the most humblest brother I ever seen in my life.
But that's where the real conflict come in at, JJ. Because of that statement, he took that as an attack, and I say Jesus was a homosexual. Bro, I believe in Yahshua. Why would I say something like that? You see what I'm saying? That's crazy.
That goes with the hey, Lex, everybody can't be. Hey, hold up, Lex. I know you say all shit, but hold up and listen.
We teach on the 18
this
missing
brother
years.
said he believes in Yahshua.
Okay, what's wrong? Hold up.
In the missing years, in the Moorish paradigm family, we teach the 18 missing years of the life of who people call Jesus, bro.
The missing information. See,
the Holy Quran tell you about
that's
Jesus.
Right. That's right.
Muslims believe in Jesus.
Right. But somebody like a Lex Vortex, he has went to the dark side. So I asked him one time when he invited me on his platform. You ain't dark side no more?
Power to the dark side.
Okay, there you go. Now, but his dark side is African spirituality, because at first I thought he was talking about some Satanism stuff. I was like, well,
but see, this is what we have to look at, JJ.
I get back to the point. We can go next.
But he should have stuck with his first sentence, because yes, the Bible has divided our people.
Yeah, it's true. He did stand on that.
What I was speaking of is the Europeans' interpretation.
AJX7 said King James was a homosexual.
No, I mean, it's not just it wouldn't just be the Europeans' interpretation. It would be everybody's interpretation, from the European to the black man to everybody has an interpretation of it. So it wouldn't just be the Europeans' interpretation. It would be the Seventh-day Adventist interpretation, the Jehovah's Witness interpretation, the different camps. They all got different interpretations. Then you got Old Testament, you got New Testament, then you got the Moorish interpretation. So it's clearly confusion. But go ahead, brother.
This is what I was saying. this is what I
Now
was
wait a
saying.
minute, because why? Hold up, this is important. What Lex just said. Why is it confusion? Let me ask you that, Lex, before you go. Before commission get
because
back
it
in.
was written to confuse and divide.
That's a sloppy
See, the
That's the
answer.
thing is,
purpose.
Wait a minute, man.
the thing
I want
is,
you to show your camera and say that, because you and show your face and say that shit, because you know goddamn well that was a horrible answer.
hey,
Say that again. Wait a minute.
pardon the body for a minute,
Oh,
Drew.
commission saved you then. Go ahead, commission. Save him
Pardon
and
the body for 1 second.
yeah, you go ahead. 'Cause
This is
yeah.
what I was saying to them, right? That basically the Eurocentric interpretation, we ain't just talking about the Bible. My
Right.
position, brother Vortex, is that the European has interpreted Kemet to our people. They interpreted even some of the Arab teachings to our people. They interpreted all of these books.
How come we ain't
I'm here.
interpreting German?
So I'm
Well,
here
these folks.
right now. I'm here telling people we need to start retranslating these books. That's where I'm coming from.
And ain't nothing wrong with
Writing
that.
them
That's
from
not
our own
racist at
perspective.
all.
So
I mean,
that's my premise. You feel me?
that's a interesting thing, but I think we need to start getting rid of these books. But I hear you because I
It's
mean,
horrible. Get rid
re,
of book. You
re,
don't get rid of your math book because then
re,
little kid go
re
to school because the white because
I
you say
already know where you coming from when you say that, my brother. But I respect you. See, this is another thing. We got to learn how to respect what
get
either
rid of a
each
book.
other's
You
position
don't have
is.
the power to get rid of it.
Yeah,
Hold on, wait a minute.
we gotta respect each other's position
All right, I gotta
regardless
be
of
the
what
host
we
and none of
believe.
y'all. I'm
You
acting like
feel me?
well,
Yeah,
I
regardless of
hear
what we
you.
believe, we just gotta respect what people
Cream
say.
on mute my mic and let these two brothers build. I'm acting like Son of
Yeah,
man.
brother, I used to be there, and as you move on, you'll realize that no, we can't
It's
because
because they don't want to.
well, no,
But
because the confusion will never leave that way. Like I can respect where you at, I can respect you as a person, but I can't respect your confusion and information if it's
That's your opinion though.
right.
Because I can
no.
say the
I
same
mean,
thing
when
in
I
regards to dealing with your belief. But I
AJX7,
wouldn't
jump
say that
on, man.
because
The
that's
link in the
your
chat.
belief. You
no,
feel me?
what I mean, brother, is yeah, that's I'm not talking personal. I'm
Right,
talking
right,
about if we're dealing with nation building or trying to free our people as a
right,
collective, I
right.
can't respect your confusing false information.
Then you're not whoa. Then you're not nation building, brother. Now, come on. Now. This okay, listen, this is not a hosting type of show. This is a conversation because I can't let you just sit here and get away with it. I can't.
Well,
Yeah, we
you
I
got
can't
to
do
get
can't.
that.
back to the
You,
task at hand
it's
as well.
No,
impossible for you to come against it. But go ahead.
no, I mean, okay, so now I gotta ask you. Now watch this, everybody. Watch Lex Vortex go into his dark side and hide up under the shadow. Now watch this. Now, Mr. Vortex, what do you mean by the dark side? We gonna commissioner just hold your just hold your brakes for a second. Now watch this. He had nothing to bring. Watch this, y'all. Dark side, go.
The dark side is everything
Mm,
that has been hidden from you. It is the truth and mysticism
oh,
behind all your confusing
mysticism.
texts. It
Mysticism.
is
You
it
sounding
is
deep.
it's a lot of things too because everything comes out of the darkness. But we also say the dark side because of the
How
psychology
did that help us
where
in 2000,
see what I'm
2026?
saying? You don't
Oh,
want
I'm
to
gonna be
know.
quiet. Yeah, I'm
It
gonna be quiet.
also is the psychology of we embrace the darkness because what they did is associate darkness with evil, and we are the dark people. You know what I'm saying? And so subconsciously, this is where the self hate comes from because of that associated with darkness and evil and stay away from darkness. And they have turned you into worshipers of light and through word associations, that's why you also worship what's white. So we are the dark people. We are the primordial people who come out of the darkness. So we say power to the dark side. The
Okay.
light is what's blinding, sir.
All right. Now, okay. Now I heard your breakdown, and this is the new seventh. I'm
And
gonna
it's
learn.
scientifically accurate too. If you want to talk about the universe, everything, the first thing that we see, dark energy is
Did
what's
y'all just
moving.
hear how he just cut me off when it was my turn to talk?
The
I'm not
dark
going.
energy
This,
is what's
and
moving
he's
up,
still doing
moving
it.
the universe and
Look
causing
at
it
this
to
guy.
expand. And 90%,
You talking science
90%.
now. No, hold up, brother. Come
Yeah,
on.
because that's all tied
Okay,
into.
so
because you
Okay, so
ask me this every time and you don't listen, and
but
I
you
try.
don't
And
even let
so,
me respond and build with you. You
but how you gonna
intimidated by 7 times.
respond?
I understand because
Go ahead
you
and
seen
go
the
ahead.
bodies that I have, you know, got all
No,
over
I just
YouTube.
wanted to try to give you a full understanding, but go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him 2 minutes to give us a full understanding.
All right, we're gonna give it 2 minutes. Yeah, go ahead. Give it two
Okay.
full minutes of the dark side and
Right.
how it help. Hold up, but before you go into it. How does your dark side help our people unite? Go.
Well,
So
answer
so
that
that's the
after you give
second.
us. Yeah, yeah. Answer that after you give us the full take. Okay.
Right.
Your 2 minutes
All
starts
right,
now.
bet. Yeah, you're right.
So
Creamy,
number
you go ahead
one,
and moderate the thing because I wanna jump in and conversate with
All right. So
All right, bet.
your
Go
time
ahead. Go ahead.
starts now.
yeah, so we are everything comes out of the darkness, even in your whether you go to your Bible, whether you go to Kemet, even if you go to Quran or whatever, or you go to science, darkness is what is the birthing place. It is the womb of creation. It's also where your subconscious mind exists, where that's the only place where you can really make corrections in your life is in your subconscious mind, which is in the realm of darkness, which has also been symbolically called many things in your religions, like um well, we won't even get into that. So then there's also the psychology of darkness. Because y'all read these religious quack books, and every time they mention evil, they mention darkness, and that's part of the psychological reason why people are have self-hate, because we are the people of darkness. You know what I'm saying? That's what carbon is. You know what I'm saying? It's darkness. And whenever you look at creation, it comes out of darkness. So when I say power to the dark side, I'm reversing the curse, but y'all minds react to it because you hate yourselves and you're so
We
used
got
to
you
being
orange, bro.
worshipers of
You got
light.
black.
And
Okay, but
light
we
and
ain't gonna
darkness, and the truth is actually the same thing. If you look at the it's just a difference on the electromagnetic
see now. I
spectrum.
gotta stop you because now you.
But darkness and but
Wait, his
darkness
time almost up.
but darkness encompasses all. That's the beginning. That's the point. And darkness is where it's at.
Y'all heard what he said? He said, "Now light and the darkness is the same." Did I just hear something? I can rewind this.
Man, you just pinpointed that, and you don't even understand that at all. I said to try to find something.
Oh,
Yeah.
because we Shakur,
Well,
the
let me
black,
explain it to
the,
you.
the
Let me
come up.
explain it to
Okay,
you, sir,
now
because I
wait,
don't
my
want you to sound foolish. Let me
Yeah,
save you.
yeah.
it's my
Let
2
me
minutes.
save you.
Is it my turn or is
All
yours?
you got to do is look up the electromagnetic spectrum. If you can tell me where light ends and darkness
Oh,
begins,
wow.
you will win the Nobel Peace Prize, sir.
Oh my God. Okay, now we ain't talking about no goddamn electromagnetism.
No,
Let's
the electromagnetic
Wait, let
spectrum.
JJ go. JJ got 2 minutes.
right. You see what I'm talking about with these guys?
Okay, so your
They
time
want they
starts
want they
now.
want to make you forget what they talking about, everybody. And this guy up here talking about first he said is darkness is everything and that's what we need to come into. Then and in the ending of his dissertation, he says light and darkness is the same and all. So he was just discrediting light. We need to come to the dark. And then at the end, did y'all hear what he said? He said light and dark is the same. But my original question was, how does this dark side unify our people? Go ahead. Yeah, my 2 minutes went fast. Uh
Bro,
oh,
you
you
had
you got a
no.
pox on here, Lex.
Is
You in
that
some
your
trouble.
response, bro? Like,
Well, okay, hold
yo,
on, wait a
Hold
minute.
on. Hold
Wait
on.
a minute.
Let him rebut.
I'm evaluating what you just said. Yeah, that was my response because what you said
no,
was kind of
and
like
you
what you.
didn't,
Hold
and
on.
either you.
It's Vortex turn.
Okay, well, hold on, Lex. One more time.
No, 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 that's all right,
Wait.
brother.
Go over it again.
You don't,
Different. You got two
you
minutes to
don't,
make
you
it.
Wait.
don't
Hold
understand.
on. You got
Nope.
2 minutes, and your time starts now.
Creamer.
All
No,
right,
watch him.
all
Go
right,
over it
hold on,
again.
sir,
Hold on.
Watch it be
sir.
different.
Hold on.
All right,
Let the.
Creamer, listen. Well, I'm asking you, please. Have them go over the dark side again in 2 minutes and watch it be different. Go.
no,
Because we gonna be on tape. Watch this. Go ahead. Tell us again.
Let him.
nah, bro, I'm not for
No,
the
no,
fool.
look, nah, bro. Kamisha, get back in for a second.
Hold on, I'm not for
No,
the
ask him that
foolishness. So
again. Let him rebut off of what you just said. Ask him that again,
I
but
did.
let him get his 2 minutes in to
I mean,
respond
y'all
to
don't
what you said.
understand no
No,
simple
we don't
Karima,
what.
understand what the hell you talking about.
All
Karima,
you
can you
gotta
turn
tell
down the
me.
mic?
Y'all got to mute when I'm talking.
All right, my fault.
That's all that is. You
Oh,
see?
okay, because this.
Yeah,
That's
all
it.
someone has to do is tell me that anything I said is untrue about dark energy, dark matter, darkness being the womb of creation, the association with darkness and evil, how that is a psychological thing. You know what I'm saying? How the subconscious mind work, which is referred to the realm of darkness. You know what I'm saying? 90% of who you are is in your subconscious, which would be the darkness. Your conscious would be what they call the light. That's the exterior. So if you can show me something otherwise, instead of the foolishness, I'm willing to change.
Mm, mm, mm.
Do you
You
mind?
had 30 seconds left, brother.
Yeah, no, he got
Get back. Is
a
that
minute
it?
and no, he had a minute and 28
Right.
seconds. But
Damn. He gave up
yeah,
that fast?
do
Tell
you
us again
mind
about the
going?
dark side
Do you
and
mind
how it can
going over
unite
there?
our
Yeah.
people.
Yes.
Go. Look at it looking on his
I
own.
just did.
Come on.
Y'all didn't
Okay, now
hear
look at
that?
the panel.
That's what I mean.
Commission,
Like,
did you
Okay,
understand what he
elaborate a little more about it. Okay, thank you.
right.
nah, I mean,
No, no, nah. I
you
went
gotta have
oh.
like we gotta get past
I
the.
know
I
he
assume
No,
Hold
everybody
we
in
on,
ain't
y'all
dealing
here.
with the
gotta mute
Bible.
your mic so he can talk. You
Okay,
gotta
wait,
be
well,
respectful. This is our
yeah.
Yeah,
visitor. He's in
Oh
our
yeah,
house
he's a
and he's
visitor.
visiting,
Right.
so you
yeah.
have
I
to treat
assume
him.
everybody here has a certain level of knowledge. We're not gonna go too far back. Like, if you don't, have you ever heard of dark energy, dark matter? Have you ever heard of the subconscious mind? Have you ever heard of the electromagnetic spectrum? That is what I'm talking about. Then I gave you the psychology of how words are associated, how it affects you psychologically. You know what I'm saying? So darkness, evil, black, wear black to funerals,
Mhm.
darkness, evil, bad. And then you look in the mirror. So the mind, and you are dark people. So darkness
Okay.
has been demonized. And this is part of the psychology of self-hate.
Okay, who fault is that if it's been demonized? If we was original man and we let somebody else take over our psychological thinking, who fault is that? It's because brothers like you and me, right? Well, I ain't gonna say me, I ain't gonna say you, but there's other people out there who can't deal with another brother because he don't think the same. You see? So how did
I don't know
this?
what you're
But
talking
listen,
about at this
listen, no
point.
psychological. Listen, brother. Now you don't know, but you the vortex. Come
No,
on, let.
because you're just trying to be
Okay.
um you're
He
trying to
don't accept my
compete,
answer.
but you're
I'm gonna be
not.
quiet then. I'm not on your level, man. Speak on
No,
it.
brother, I'm
Tell
just
us about
saying
the
you
dark
haven't
side.
responded to anything I said. And you keep see, that's
You
what I'm
didn't
saying.
respond to my question. You went off to something about some. Well, they say that because
No,
black jelly beans.
you
Oh,
asked me
let me. See
you
now. See,
asked me to explain the dark side. I did it 3 times.
it's horrible
Now,
though.
what is your problem?
Look, can I respond to your analogy, or I gotta just keep getting interrupted? What are we doing here?
Yeah, that's what I'm. That's why I said, what is the problem?
The problem
What it,
is a misunderstanding of. I'm trying to understand your concept. That's the problem. It makes no sense to me.
exactly?
Right. So let me speak on it.
Like,
Your concept makes no sense to me. All right. Now
okay,
I
why
asked
not?
you. My original question was, uh, how can the dark side help us
No,
build?
that's
As
another. That was your
see,
second.
Kareem, can you mute him? Can I
Yeah,
get my 2 minutes?
let him
No,
finish.
no, put the mute button on, please. And then when I go, you mute me, please. Now, because that's what these guys do. They want to make you forget your points. What you just said, boy, was nonsense, brother. What you said, I asked you, I said, how do the dark side, because you banging on the Bible, at least there's principles and concepts and things you can learn from this. And people's, there's examples in this book where you're like, okay, well, I ain't gonna do what he did or whatever. But your dark side is like, well, they say that black is negative and all blah blah blah. But the original people on this earth, according to science, was us. So how did we fail to let somebody else come in and change our psychological views and concepts? So what you're doing, you're trying to use them as a scapegoat. And then you want to knock the Bible, but I asked you, how does your dark side help our people? And you haven't proven anything, bro, to me. Now, I'm not disrespecting the way you know what I'm saying, but you haven't proven anything. So I'm gonna ask you once again, and you know, how can this dark side doctrine? Is there some churches that or temples or camps or mosques they teach this dark side? Because the only places I know they teach this is in satanic temples, witchcraft. When I say dark side, I think dark side. I think of these temples, and you saying it's psychological, but no, it's really a dark side. And it has nothing to do with our melanin. Because the dark side coming in a white color, a black color, a Mexican color, or you know what I'm saying, bro? So we cannot play this game. So I'm asking you, since you want to knock the Hebrew Israelite paradigm, how can your dark side doctrine help us as a people? Now you have the floor.
Wow. Well, my little crew and the team, the dark side is not really a doctrine. We promote STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math. The dark side concept is just to reverse the spells, but we're not limited to any tools that we can use because it's not a religion or some silly stuff like the Bible or Quran or something. So, but we believe in a scientific method. So yeah, that's all it is. It's up for the individual. So I could actually use the Bible if I wanted to. If there's something in there relevant and there's some information in there, then I could definitely use it. Just the same way I could use a microscope or use, a pen and a pad to write some words. I'm unlimited in terms of where I can go. And that's really would be the biggest difference between a free mind and some of your religious minds. Like, and that's why you classified the dark side. You just proved what I just said. You said the only place I see the dark side is in
You misquoted me. I said the
is
dark
in
side
is
coming
in
Mexican, yellow. No, you're not gonna do that.
Right.
you just
You can correct
Let
him
him
when he
go, but
finished.
I want to correct him. Yeah, I
Yeah.
wait till my turn
Yeah.
because he's trying to do
No, you're
a
still
conclusion.
talking. Just
Yeah,
let him go.
fair first on the little green man shit. Go ahead, bro.
yeah, he just proved what I just said when he
No, I
said
did
the
not.
dark side is only taught in the satanic temple. See, that's the
The dark side is not
ridiculous
taught in the Bible as far
that's
as
the
a
ridiculous.
concept of believing. We don't even need a clock if we can have discipline. Let's just go
Bro,
back and
what
forth
happened here, man?
because you're
See,
not
bro, the
explaining your
brother
dark side,
proved
bro.
what I said when he said the dark side is
Your
only
second round
found
is still
in
the same as your first. But go ahead.
the
Give us
dark
2 more
side.
minutes, Kareem. I'm wrong for that. I'm sorry, Lex. Go ahead, man. I'm just trying to. I'm not trying to attack you, Lex. I'm just trying to understand
You
your
can't,
dark side and why
brother,
you so against the Bible and why you call it. Because in your presentation,
because
when I did my 2 minutes, I didn't attack you. I didn't
the
attack your belief.
Bible. Okay, I'll be clear to you. The Bible is the biggest spell and curse, and it enslaved, and raped, robbed, and murdered my people. So that's the answer to that. And but like I was saying before, the dark side, you just said, I only find the dark side taught us satanic temples and witchcraft.
That's where I
See, that's
find it.
what I,
Where else can I
so
find it?
that
In
was so
African
that was
spirituality? Can I find it
so
in African
that
spirituality? Because that's what you're
so
referring to
that
now. Since
so
you want to,
that
see,
show,
he got mad
but
because I said I find the dark side in
brother,
satanic shit. So that means you're
no,
satanic, don't it, y'all? Come on, bro. Why you get mad? Because I said it. I didn't say
I'm not
African.
mad,
I
bro.
said satanic. You put your foot in your mouth again, bro. You are a
How did
Satanist,
I
and
put
you know
my
it.
foot?
You are bro. You come on, just tell the truth. You practice demonology and shit like that, bro. Just come out the closet. Come on, come on
and
out
this
the
is
demonic closet, nigga, and
and
just
this is exactly
self-proclaim that you are a demon. You said
you're
it
proving
before.
my point in
Did you say
terms of
you was a
your
demon before? Have you ever said you was a demon?
you're proving. Yeah, I have said I was a
Oh,
demon.
say it again.
Yeah.
No, say it. He see how lightly he said it. Say it again.
Say what? What do you want me to say?
Have you said you were a demon?
I am a demon.
He's
Y'all
not.
see?
He's
This
not
is
a
why
demon.
7,000.
He's
Hey,
possessed by a
there you
demon.
go. Now I'm
All right,
gonna let you
so
speak.
are you gonna stop? You're proving my point in terms of your programming, the way you view life, everything that is oh, you're a demon and witchcraft and all that stuff that you associate with darkness and the dark side. You prove my point of the psychological self-hate that anything you associate with darkness, you just deem evil and oh, that's satanic and all that, and you don't even know the real meaning behind those things. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean,
Yeah, you got
if
the
you
floor. I'm
wanna
gonna use the restroom real
if
quick.
you
Go ahead.
wanna say demon, okay, because that's the same mentality the enemies had. Those Eurasians where you get your religions from. This is the same Western Eurasian like black people hate that came with these people when they started coming into our lands. And that's why the same thing you see in your Bible, destroy them wicked black dark Canaanites. They worship demons and they're sacrificing their babies, even though you have no we can't find a bunch of babies all anywhere in the Middle East that these Canaanites are sacrificing. Then they said it was worshiping these it's it's a barbaric mentality of these people from the mountains that's coming in contact with our people. And you can see it through all their religions. They hate darkness, they hate dark people, they hate Africans, and they justified their barbaric nature and they gave justified reasons to attack us. And they used their imaginary mountain god to say they had the authority to do it. God ain't never told nobody, so-called God, he never told nobody to go wipe out another people because they won't worship me. What kind of petty ass God is that? It's just ridiculous. It's the priest and leadership of these people that's that's operating in the social political climate and they're stamping God on it in order to give it authority. The truth is they wanted the land. The truth is they had nowhere to go. No God told them they wanted it. So they, of course, in their mind, God told them to go take the land because those people are wicked. Well, God could have gave them their own, could have just made some more land and not committed genocide. He's all powerful. It doesn't even make any sense. And this is what I'm talking about with the spell. God ain't talked to none of these people. And then they reduce God to a petty racist real estate agent and a narcissist and someone who's definitely suffering from bipolar. And then they want to tell me that that's the creator. That's ridiculous. So you don't understand what the divine is. You've been educated. You took on the concept of some war god from the mountains, you know what I'm saying? And think that's the creator of the whole goddamn universe. And he's racist. He has a chosen people and everybody else are bastards. And throughout, as vast as the cosmos is, his concern is a little desert strip with nothing in it. That's ridiculous. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, I could get all into that and that's my problem with the Bible. And then what did they, and it's like, I can't believe we still here as a people. Like black people, you should see a Bible and a Quran, and that shit should scare you by now. You should be ready to run. You should be ready to fight when you see a goddamn Quran or a Bible or a priest. You should be grabbing your guns like, get the hell away from me. Not again. And that's why I don't like that. Y'all are still slaves under this spell, but you think you free. And you still basing your whole life around a book that cannot contain the knowledge of the universe and think everything you need is in the enemy's book. I don't know the last time an enemy would give you something to empower you. So it's just ridiculous at this point in time. And so our people have been so damaged, so psychologically damaged and lost their identity so much that we're scraping and scrapping to find some value, to the point that we're going to identify with the enemy story and try to make us and then become the very enemy that we despise. So now we want to be the evil Jew who God chose to go around the world and enslave everyone else. And one day all the nations are going to be your slaves. And God is an asshole for the most part. No, that's not the divine. The divine is not concerned with no little strip in Israel. Neither does he have a chosen people. Matter of fact, the divine force of the universe has a whole universe, the one with almost 12 dimensions and all type of stuff in between. And he's concerned about you being his chosen people on this little dot that you call Earth. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? And y'all got to break the spell, bro. Y'all got to break the spell. And our people will never be free. Listen close. Never be free as long as that Bible is in their consciousness. It is the very tool of white supremacy around the world. That's why the Chinese, when they came, they banned that shit. They outlawed it. Not because they were demons, because they already knew. They already seen the game plan. Oh yeah, you come with that Bible, you come with them priests, then we get left with the Bible, and now your military's here. We understand the game. No, get it up out of here. They wasn't stupid, and that's why they was able to stay intact. You look at every country with a Bible or Quran, you're gonna see a European or an Arab ruling it. Fact check that.
All right, Apostle got something to
No,
say.
no, no, no. Okay, hold on. No, 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 no. Hold up, hold up. No, no, no. Because he still hasn't answered the question, everybody.
Oh my
He
God.
wants us to get rid of our Bible. Okay, okay, we get you on that part.
JJ, I just went through
It's my
like
turn to
five.
speak.
Wait, let him speak.
Damn.
Let him speak.
It's my turn to speak. Now you can go on and do your, with your mission, your goal to
No,
present to
JJ,
the
the only
people.
thing I'm saying is I want to at least get somewhere in the car. Don't say I didn't explain nothing like in
No,
five.
I'm finna dissect what you're talking about. Can I get a chance or
All
no?
right, go ahead, brother.
Damn. Now let me show my view because you said you was a demon. So let's look up demonic.
Oh,
What you
just
say you
look
are?
up the word Damon. It just means genius, bro.
No, no,
Not
no. When you
Damon,
say you a
genius.
demon, then that means
Demon
you.
is the English translation of
Okay, but
Damon.
okay. So is God real? So God ain't real, but demons is real, right? Okay, no,
It's
don't
just
answer that. No, that's my
they're,
turn to speak. That's
Sound
rhetorical.
like Greg with that one.
Right.
they're both concepts.
See, y'all see, I can't even get to talk on my own goddamn platform.
No, go ahead, brother. We just in. Go
Can you
ahead. I'm
mute him,
not.
please, for 2 minutes? Or I mean, do I need to mute him?
I
Well, come
got
on.
to. Let
It's
him
a
go.
disembodied
No,
spirit.
let him go.
No.
Let him go. Your 2 minutes start now.
All right. Now I ain't gotta. Now I'm a. Okay. When he said demon, he said he's a demon. So now he's going to a spiritual concept, and then in our world, a demon is some kind of entity. So he has a problem with the Most High God in our Bible, and he's making excuses why this Bible has did this and this and that. But I want him to show us how the dark side. 'Cause he said, "Well, they make black negative and all that." We already know that this is old news. How can your dark side unify us as a people? Because even in the dark land of Africa, them people ain't unified. It's all kind of civil wars right now in 2022. Right now. And I don't have to just throw little shots. Yeah, you Jews and I don't have to do that to explain that your doctrine is nonsense. I just did what you did though, didn't I? But it's nonsense. I'm telling you the truth because there's no place where we can meet up and say, okay, here's the dark side doctrine, everybody. I pray, nothing. Because when you try to talk about is because at one point you say this is African spirituality, this is African dark side. I talked to you several occasions. Then when I catch you up, you go to Africa. I'm talking about African spirituality. So now when we go over there to Africa, those people using your dark side concepts are not unified because if they were, China wouldn't be over there sucking up all the resources. Any other country, the French, the Belgians, the Dutch, the Spanish, the English, that dark side was so powerful. How did they come in and just take over? Apostle.
Apostle.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Hold on. Let me just
It's a
respond
round
to that
table,
real
bro.
quick.
No. Apostle been
Yeah,
raising his hand.
Oh,
yeah. Come
okay.
on,
Go
man.
ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead. But I
Write
want to just
your
say I
script
don't know
down.
what conversation JJ's in, but
Okay,
we
well, I
must
mean,
be
Well,
having two
you'll say that when you come to your turn, okay?
different conver.
When it comes to your turn, you can say that, but it's
yeah.
Apostle turn.
This is how we do it over here.
Thank you.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead, Apostle.
Okay,
He
thanks,
but
man.
hold up, before Apostle, he might disagree with me. We don't know what Apostle gonna say. So that's you can't assume nothing.
All right,
Go,
can y'all see this? It was too small. The word CHAASAK,
yeah, we
that's
see
it
it.
written in Hebrew.
Hmm.
And this is disembodied spirit. That's what a demon is. It's a disembodied spirit.
He don't
This
have
is,
him.
this letter here is your ka, your ha in the middle. The next letter is the sha, and the last letter is the ka, the k, the ka. The first letter you can pronounce it ka or hak, hak, haksha, like in the word Hanukkah. Is CHANI KAH. Hanukkah. You don't pronounce the CH. Sometimes they pronounce the CH, sometimes they don't. But the word Hashak means darkness. That's what it means. Now, the brother was talking about um, matter, dark matter. What is dark matter? Well, matter is a substance that takes up space. The earth is matter. We are matter. Things in this room is matter. Um, Energy is matter. That's dark energy. It's still matter. It's the force that exists between, say, the earth and the moon. It's affected. It pulls and it pushes. It's somewhat of what they call gravity. That's matter also. Matter is also a gas. It's gas.
Oh my
So,
God.
so
Lex
I'm
is
glad.
commission.
I'm glad the
His,
time is up. All right,
well,
let
no,
me.
that's not your turn, Lex. It's commission. We go around
no,
like that. Come on,
y'all were
that's your
talking
two
much
minutes.
longer.
That's your two
Go ahead.
minutes. Come on now.
All right.
Karima's moderating. We're gonna get everybody a chance to speak on 2 minutes or whatever we talking about.
I thought
So
I had
Lex,
longer than that.
because I'm gonna get you when it's my turn. Go ahead,
Okay.
Kamisha.
Yeah.
Kamisha, go ahead. You got 2 minutes.
I just want to say this right here, family. All is well. We got many different approaches. But as far as when it comes to dealing with our people, I see that we are all going. I'm talking about in general. Most of our people got this atheistic thing going on.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. If that's what they want to believe. I ain't got nothing to do with that. But as far as dealing with the concept of darkness, brother, I used to teach on that right there all the time. So, we don't deny the aspect of our connection with the universe and creation.
The link in the chat, Eric
That's
Graham.
a part of the ancient sciences. You feel me? I always said, that the universe was the celestial Nile. And the celestial Nile consisted of what I would consider, divine stardust or melanin and so forth and so on. If you get
Hmm.
into dark energy and dark matter after my research. So, we
Okay.
understand where I used to teach that, brother, about, Autumn coming out of darkness. Still teach that part, but I used to teach it from the NOI standpoint years ago. So I'm very familiar with that science. I can talk about it and build on it. So we never deny where we come from. And also,
Okay. That's what's
we
up.
the vessel of the
Come
Most
on,
High.
let me get this two. Then you can say that's okay in your
We
2 minutes.
also know that we are the vessel of the Most High. It was two men made in the book of Genesis. One that came made in the image of God, and one was made in the image of the Elohim. That first man was a divine being, and that second man was flesh. And that's that one that was spoken of in Genesis 2, chapter verses
That's
Uh,
pretty
2,
deep what you
4
just
through
said.
7.
So repeat
Yes,
that,
sir.
man. I didn't mean to get in your
Yeah.
2 minutes. Say that one more
Yes,
time.
sir.
Genesis chapter 2, verses 4 through 7, that said this man was made before the plants, the trees, and everything.
The
That
more.
man Adam was made after the trees. This man was made before him.
Let
Because
us make
he was
man.
one with God through spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So
that's pretty deep.
Hmm.
it's right there in the book.
All right, go ahead, Lex Vortex. Graham,
Yeah,
anybody want to jump on? This is a
that's
bill,
why.
bro.
Actually, I could. That's why I said this brother had came on the show after the Tahuti debate a while ago, and I can build with him. I don't really disagree. He acknowledges what I was saying, unlike
This line,
JJ.
the champion right here.
Unlike JJ,
Look at
who
this
that's
guy.
what I
I
was
like
saying.
JJ.
His
What?
conversation, come on, but his that's why I said I don't know who he was talking to. So,
Talking to
and I want
everybody.
to get in contact with you, brother, because I want to bring you on the show and
No,
build with
you,
you.
yeah, no.
And
You come over here and build.
Let him finish, JJ. You
No,
rocking on his
I
2 minutes.
want to take people from over here. No, you come over here and build. Everybody come over here and build. That's what we
I'm
doing now in
I'm
Lions.
talking
We
about
try to take it
personally.
down to South Beach. I'm just telling you,
Yeah,
bro.
we worked that out behind the
All
scenes,
right,
but
go ahead,
Uh,
Lex. He can't build with JJ. We didn't have 5 bills together,
and
me and Lex.
so the apostle was totally ignorant of science,
Uh
talking
oh.
about gravity is dark matter and it
No, I didn't
exists
say that.
between the earth and the moon or something like
I didn't say that.
people are just
Paso,
Yeah. See, he
mute
like
your
the
gonna
mic.
dude.
mention. He gonna go to you.
For him to be the dark side, we
Yeah.
not looking too good. Come on now.
Yeah, I'm good. And so like he like I don't got time to get into the basics. Y'all would just have to Google dark energy, Google dark matter. But then he got into something about getting into the Hebrew, which is Canaanite. Ain't no such thing as Hebrew, and getting into language and what a disembodied spirit is. And I don't know how that relates to me or anything. I guess he's trying to say I'm possessed by a disembodied spirit. My challenge will be to him and anybody else who say that they know the true God, is you're supposed to have the power to cast it out of me. So if I'm possessed by a spirit and you got the power of Jesus, I challenge you to bring it forth out of me. You have no power because it's all pseudo. All right. And JJ started talking about African spirituality and all that. On the dark side, we teach STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math. And even in African spirituality, if we find things that are not useful of today, then we can discard that too. That's what I'm saying. We're about evolution and moving forward. So everything in African spirituality is not 100% right and exact for 2022 and beyond. But we Sankofa, we look back to what our ancestors was doing for that
Time.
connection, but everything they doing wasn't right. But they wasn't Hebrews. I know that. And that mountain nonsense.
That's your time.
Okay. Can I share my screen, Sister Kareem? Please. Let me see what's going on. Damn, I ain't showing. Hold on. Oh, there we go. All right, everybody. Y'all see my screen?
Yeah, it's black with
Okay, y'all don't see the words? Y'all can see that?
no. We can see
Okay.
your icons.
Okay, let me share my screen. Hold on. Damn, I thought y'all could see that. Cause see, this brother called himself a demon. All right. So
Oh
so do you
boy.
believe in hell, Lex Vortex?
In a literal hell, no.
Okay. Before I go into
That's
my
nonsense.
dissertation,
It's Catholic nonsense.
okay, so can you give me your definition of a demon?
A demon,
Uh huh.
it all depends on what perspective you're talking about. If we're
What?
talking about
Okay, go ahead.
if you're
I'm
talking
sorry.
about the literal word, like people could say you could
You
call
called
someone
yourself that, so I
hold
can't
on,
explain what
brother.
you. But you asked me what am I? You asked me, am I
Yeah,
talking
I'm a
about a literal word?
genius. I'm a genius. Yes, I'm a
No, you're
demon.
not. You demons are hell residents and rulers of the second kingdom.
No, they're
Demons
not.
tend to be. Oh, let me tell you what the academia say about a demon, and then you tell me your def. I want to hear yours first.
Academia tell you, how could academia tell you about
Listen,
a goddamn demon?
demons are hell residents and rulers of the second kingdom, not the first.
All
Demons
right.
tend to be. Come on, bro. It's my 2 minutes. Okay. Demons tend to be characterized by bloodlust, cruelty, utter selfishness, and brutality. Mute him, Kareem.
Uh,
They are primitive counterparts of their nemesis angel race. This is what they're saying, bro. And are in listen, and are in an eternal stalemate with them over control of the creation. The chosen, while frequently mistaken for demons, are in fact creatures far more ancient from the abyss. See, this dude he called himself a demon, everybody. I can speak on my 2 minutes how I want to speak. Now, if you want to go attack apostle on yours, but you called yourself a demon. You see, explaining their non-humanoid body structure and any feature that could not have been descended from an angelic ancestor. Demon society appears to be sort of. Now, listen, Lex. If I'm wrong about your demonism, you got to correct me, Dark One. Right? The strongest demons rise to become demon lords. See, he called himself a demon, and he know no history about this. So I go on spiritual warfare. Before I was an Israelite, I practiced spiritual warfare, and I still practice it to a day. I got to get back on it because these demons try to come at you.
Time.
With can we do 3 minutes in the next round?
Yeah.
God damn!
It go fast. I don't know why it's go
Most
fast.
demons use no weapons in battle.
nah, brother.
No, it ain't your turn. You already went. I go after you. It's the next person. It's the Apostle's turn.
Okay,
I'm
because
sorry for you.
that
No, it ain't your turn, Kareem. You got to mute him to be fair. He can't just keep trying to influence the audience on with his little extra ad hom. Go
Thank
ahead,
you.
Apostle. 2 minutes.
Thank you. He did himself. That's what's up.
All right. Let me. I got some more for him when he come back. I'm gonna name all these demons. Watch. I'm gonna be
Unmute
quiet.
your mic.
All right. Dark energy is energy that cannot be seen but can be measured. It's still matter, although you can't see it, like gas. Anything that occupies space is matter. Dark matter occupies space. You just can't see it. That's why they call it dark. The sun is matter, but it's not dark matter. You can see the sun. You can see the earth. You can see the moon because of the reflection of the sun. But you can't see gas. You can't see vapor, but it's still matter. So, Lex, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. Gravity is matter. It takes up space. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. So, disembodied spirit, it was a disembodied spirit that flowed, that hovered over the ocean. It was a spirit of Yah that hovered over the ocean. But there are righteous spirits and there are wicked spirits from the pit of hell or from Satan, from his bow. I believe that's where you're from, brother. That entity that has possessed your mind and your body that causes you to react in the manner of which you do. I sensed it. Why? Because the spirit can identify spirit. I don't have to prove that you have a demon by tempting God to cast it out of you. I don't have to prove that anymore, and I have to turn stones into bread or drink poison to show it would not harm me, even though the scripture says it would. I would be a fool to prove that to you, to think that I'm that is significant of a person or handle a snake like a lot of people do.
Time.
wow. Okay. Um, Like this is really like, that was kindergarten.
I know.
I never even debated over whether something was matter or not. And the truth is, we don't even know what dark energy is. The only reason why we know it exists is because they can detect what's going on around it, but they don't
Because
even
they
know.
can measure it.
Brother, brother, it's 2 minutes here. You're ridiculous. You don't know science. Um, we don't even know what dark energy is. And I never made any statements about whether it was matter or whatever. That had nothing to do with what I was saying. So this is a common thing that happens with brothers when they just want to compete out of ego and just throw out random information that is irrelevant to the conversation. Because I'm not even, I don't care. Okay, maybe you're right. I don't know, but it's irrelevant. Everything is matter. All right, but there's different forms. You got, depending on the vibration, things are less dense or more dense. We all know that. So I don't even know why I mean, you dealing with stuff I was dealing with when I was in the seventh grade in an advanced work class in science. Like that's not even an argument. But in terms of what JJ was saying, he comes out here naming demons and giving some Christian perspective of demons. So in this world, we deal with duality. I can also say I'm an angel because even in your Bible, that silly ass mythological book, those demons so-called fell from heaven. So they were angels. So that means the principle is that we have the choice or the propensity to go either side of a polarity. But you're reading about mythological, oh, I'm gonna name all the demons. What you gonna go into Azazel and bro, you talking to a master, bro. Like I was doing it like yo, we gonna go into the book of Enoch, bro, and tell me about the fallen angels? They were called fallen angels, and they mean they became demons. So that means there was a hell that had to be created. After you talking about hell, I mean you can't prove none of this. So I don't even know. Going back to the first question he asked me, he still hasn't dealt. He said he didn't understand the dark side, and I told him what it was all about. Then I told him we dealt with STEM and the scientific method and evolution, and that we have all tools at our
No,
hand.
you
But
don't,
by
man.
the way, the
Stop it.
when you go in the Bible, you know that flaming sword that the angel used to so-called keep Adam out of the mythological Garden of Eden. The word there is lahat, and it means occult sciences. You'll see that same word used by when they said the Egyptian priests, when the Egyptian priests and Moses had a magical battle. Go look up the word there of flaming sword.
Thank you. God Lord. And listen, everybody that's listening, I'm gonna reiterate once again. The Bible is undefeated. The Bible is undefeated. Undefeated. Where are you getting your demon concept from? Your demon concept come from the Bible. You call yourself a demon? Show me outside of the Bible where they're talking about demons, huh? So you want to knock the Bible, but you draw off the Bible to for your demonology. And then look, what demon you talking about? Are you Belial? A demon lord that ruled over a portion of hell, forces on earth under the destroyer, right? Lilith, a female demon. Are you Lilith? Do you carry the spirit of Lilith? Huh? A female demon that is responsible for transforming Abaddon into the destroyer and creating Lucifer. Here's another demon. All his shit is drawn off the Bible. Ask him where he getting his demons from. See, I killed Greg Phillips on this. Your demonology will get crushed by the Bible because without the Bible, there is no goddamn demons. Show me outside the Bible. And I give you hey, show me outside the Bible where this concept come from, demon. You playing with the wrong one. Mammon, a demon lord. Molech, a demon lord. You playing with the wrong one, bro. Vlogrim, an insidious demonic merch. All this is demonic filth. And he called himself a demon. And he said I asked him earlier. I said, well, how does your demonhood or demonology can help our people? And all I see when I look up demon is filth. The destroyer, a draconic demon, formerly Abaddon, the leader of a Helgard, and the leader of Hell's forces on Earth. I'm sorry, Ma. All right, I'm checking the demon right now. This that time they up around 12 and 2 a.m. Witch hours. He's a warlock. I'm sorry, Mama. All right, now watch this. You keep busting this demon's head. The demon society appears to be sort of a feudalism based on a violent way of thinking, where one's position is determined by the level of power they possess. The strongest demons rise to become demon lords. Are you trying to be a demon lord, demon? Huh? Where are your followers at? You must be a low level demon. That's what it is. You a low level demon. Ain't nobody following you. You hate the Bible, but you demons draw and come from the Bible. Show me where you getting this demonic.
Time.
Hey, set the debate with me, the dude. Well, set this up. I'm gonna destroy you, demon. You gonna get destroyed. Go ahead. Who next? I'm enjoying this.
Now,
Look, look.
let me say this
Even
right
laugh
here.
like a demon.
I want
Go
to
ahead.
say
JJ,
this.
you's a funny dude.
Let me say this right here, JJ. Lex,
JJ.
hey brother Lex.
Peace, brother.
I
What's
see
up?
you drawing from the
Oh, that
darkness, right?
damn demon.
Shalom.
I'm going my spiritual warfare.
Let
My next 2
commission
minutes.
let commission go.
All
Yeah,
right, is it his
yeah.
turn? I thought it was Apostle turn.
No, it actually skipped over me.
No, it
Oh,
skipped
he
over
skipped
him.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah, it did. It
My
did.
fault.
But
You
I
got to be more
mean,
aggressive,
I,
champ.
yeah.
Say you skipped me.
Yeah, it
All right, my
skipped
fault.
over me. But what I just want to say to the brother is you embracing the darkness, right? And it's many places in the Bible itself where it said God cloaked himself in darkness. So if you embrace darkness from that standpoint, that will bring you into the darkness that God is, right? As opposed to another uh polarity of the darkness, so to speak. You see? And this is what I'm saying. In that darkness, there was a light that was separated from darkness in the beginning of creation. But there was a darkness that God cloaked himself under to keep man from being able to look at his divine light so it wouldn't bring harm to him. So that's a good darkness right there. But the other form of darkness, and I heard you mention the term occult, because I'm familiar with the occult teachings as well. I've read a lot of that stuff, and it's basically esoterics. I'm actually real knowledgeable of it. But I just want to know, do you equate any difference between that darkness that God cloaked himself in and the darkness that was separated in the beginning from the light? Because that's two different darknesses.
Yeah, that's a good question, man. I like, that comes down to perspective. You know what I'm saying? Like, first of all, I would have to believe that the God of the Bible was the true God. You see what I'm saying? I don't believe that personality in there is God or what you would label God. You know what I'm saying? I see God as or what I would call, whatever you want to give the name. It's the nameless, formless, incomprehensible thing that embraces all things, is in all things, within all things, and is all things. You see what I'm saying? Like, so that personality in the Bible would not be God. I would take more of the Gnostic view that was actually the ego blind God, demiurge type force. And the reason why it would cloak itself, because it was trying to hide its true identity as the devil, actually. Because when you look at the God of the Bible, it fits all the qualities of what religious people would call the devil, which is ironic. You know what I'm saying? It's mixed with light and darkness, good and bad, homicidal, narcissistic, you know what I'm saying? Murderous, unforgiving most of the time, violent, you know what I'm saying? Art, this draconian type rule. So, you know, that's a good question. And that would on perspective. I don't know if I could honestly answer that, scientifically and direct right now to the point where I could bring clarity. But I respect the question, but I don't. That God being cloaked in darkness, that raises a red flag for me in the first place. I don't think he was cloaked. I think the just like in Kemet, the waters of noon, man. Like it's the that starts first. It's not cloaking nothing. The light is what cloaks it, if anything, or the light is a and not that light itself is bad, but I'm just saying that would actually be an after effect of God falling. You know what I'm saying? And so that's kind of how I would see that.
Well, what about when it say the light dwell within darkness, but darkness comprehended not, and that light being referred to as indwelling in man?
Yeah, yeah. I think that that light is is not talking about literal light, but the manifestation of God in the body. I think I said like the word became flesh, so there is this thing that dwells in us that we call the light body. You know what I'm saying? And that is
Exactly.
the mystery. That's the Christ inside of us, or what I'm saying? That's God itself inside of us. You know what
Exactly.
I'm
So,
saying?
so
Yeah.
that's what I'm getting at, and because there's no
Hmm.
spookism when you deal with God, right? For example, if I say, and I used this example the other night.
Time.
Okay,
Preach.
go ahead,
Go
Kareem.
ahead. No, finish what you was about to say, but
Yeah,
just go back to the part.
yeah, I was just gonna say that when you receive certain things from people, that's good or whatever, like a raise on a job or whatever. A lot of time you say God gave it to you, but it wasn't God in the spirit. It was a man that gave it to you, but you recognize that coming through somebody else. This is
Right.
what people say. So when I look at God, I don't look at him in a spook like way. I look at him as working through many aspects of creation. You feel me? I
We're on the
feel like
same
his
page.
attributes manifest through us.
Absolutely. No, absolutely. I'm not. I have no contention with that. That's what I'm saying, and I think that's a principle. But when people start saying God told them something in a book, like, and the Lord said, "Thou shalt go kill of someone," I don't like you bugging. And by the way, I want you to know that I believe that the New Testament is totally different from the Old Testament. Personally, I believe it's not even talking about the same spirit. They mixed it up a little bit, but you can see the personality of Jesus and when he's calling his father is nothing like YHWH, that devil. That's how I see that. I see like the Old Testament would be like evil, and the whole concept of Jesus in a sense, and is just different. And that's why he called the Jews and said, "I know who your father is, the goddamn devil, and you never knew my father." You know what I'm saying? Like I see that totally different. So and so there's a bunch of principles that's mixed up and gumboed all over the place in the Bible. And people think it's like a novel, like it all makes sense. There's a lot of esoteric knowledge and it's put in all type of stuff. But as a priest, you have to know the codes to be able to circumnavigate through all of that and realize that the principle, because even in the Bible, it tells you the principle, wisdom is the principal thing. You know what I'm saying? So, but everyone takes it literal. They don't know the symbol, they're symbolically ignorant. You know what I'm saying? They don't, these are priestly doctrines. The Bible is a priestly, it's written by, when you talk about like the Levites and priesthoods, you have to know the history of priesthoods. So you got to know priestly language and you got to know the codes, the symbolisms, and all of that stuff. But I digress.
Go ahead, Apostle.
All right, real quick, let me share my screen because I've been laying this down for this purpose, getting to where I'm getting to. Science. Share it. All right. Reporting physiology of Gemini. This is the galaxy and dark matter go hand in hand. You typically don't find one without the other. The dark matter is the darkness that's in between. which is about 85% of space or galaxies, without the other. So when researchers uncovered the galaxy known as, I'm not going to read that, that was almost completely devoid of the stuff that they were shocked, completely void of the light. It was more darkness than light, but the darkness controlled the distance between these objects. It was the darkness, the gravitational
Thank you,
pull.
brother. Power to the dark side.
Yeah. So the brother told me it has nothing to do with he needs to be quiet because he told me
I
it
mean,
had
you just
Karima,
reiterated what I'm
Karima,
saying.
Karima. Now you said gravity has nothing to do with dark matter.
It's his
The
turn,
dark
Lex,
energy.
and he did not talk while you was talking, so give him respect.
Now
Thank you.
he totally said that, but then when I show facts, then he changes his mind and act like this is what he been saying all the time, which is not. Lex, you ain't been saying this. You've been lying. Okay. So, oh man, what I do here? Okay, so how do I get this thing back? Let me get back to my StreamYard. I'm gonna share it one more time. Come in here, and I'm gonna pull up this tab, and I'm gonna go to Genesis. And what do we find in the book of Genesis? Adam and Eve. I want to get down to where it says to replenish. Speakers notice that despite where they were told to replenish the earth, they were told that here by seeing the word replenish. People think, oh, the bottom line is that word replenish means to recreate, to re-over, to do over, to fill it over, because something happened in creation. Something happened. What took place in creation in day two? In excuse me, in day two. What took place in day two? In day two, we have a problem. Let me see if this is it. I pray that it, no, that's the wrong one. I got very little time. Karima, please help me out here. Extend me a little time if I have to.
I got
Pulling
you.
up these things.
Nah.
Yeah, because I'm
Yeah,
trying
'cause
to pull this. Okay,
my my
this is
turn
what I
next.
want. This I'm trying to get this information out,
Go
brother.
ahead. I'm gonna allow you to go ahead.
Oh man, this ain't the right. This is not what I showed yesterday. Oh boy.
Bro, you're throwing out random facts, bro.
I ain't throwing out. You just be quiet for right now, like I was quiet.
He called it a fact, though. You hear what he said?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
did.
He
Presentation.
read something about dark matter. I don't disagree.
Well, dark. Oh, because you acting like. Hold on. You
But
acting like
y'all
dark.
was saying you didn't know
Okay,
what the
but
darkness, and
brother.
I
All right,
you
let me
saying, what
speak.
do you mean? And
All
now
right, let
he's
me.
reading something. Dark matter
All right, let him
decides how
finish.
much and is controlling the
Correct.
space.
Can you mute him? Or what's going on here? We all got a
Need
lot
to.
of
Okay,
time.
Bro,
I'll
he's
pull it.
looking for his
I'll tell
information
you
Okay,
right
what.
while he
now.
looking for it, can I say something about your
Yeah,
dark
go
matter,
ahead, man.
brother? You talking about dark matter? I mean, you acting like that. Is that the creator? Is that what you saying? Do you even believe in the creator, Lex Vortex? Let me ask you that first. Watch this, y'all. Watch this, y'all.
Yes.
Is the creator dark matter?
Uh-oh. No.
So who
The
is?
creator is all things.
He's the all.
He's not a he, first of all. It's all things.
What do you mean all things? How do it's all things be the
Your
creator?
Bible tell you the
No, no,
creator
no, no.
is
I asked you, where do you get? See, you always want to reflect back on the Bible.
no,
Can
because
you give us a
no to
definition? No, listen, my turn, bro. Can you? This when it's your turn, you answer
all
this.
right, go ahead.
All
Ask
right.
your question.
Please and thank you. Can you come? Y'all notice everything is the Bible. The Bible. His
Bro, just
demonology.
give the a
Bro, it's my
question.
turn.
Let him
Karima,
finish.
can you?
Let him
Karima,
finish. I got you. I got you.
we not doing the Sonnet over here. Everybody get a chance to speak. Now, your demon concept comes from our Bible. Ain't no getting around it, bro. Until you can show me otherwise, you are a Bible believer. Whether it's on the dark side of the Bible and the satanic side of it, when they's talking about this demonic entity that's coming against the Most High, you are a believer in the Bible because you cannot show me where you getting this concept from, where it come from. Then you talking about Africa. So do Africans believe in demons? Actually, the word demon is a European concept, right? The origins of demons and etymology of the term demon is rather obscure, but some have suggested that it comes from the Greek root meaning to know, hence probably means a knowing one.
Boom.
A Greek concept, boom. So now, if it's a Greek concept, right? It's a Greek concept, Lex. Can you show me this demonology before the Greeks? Or be can you
Yes.
okay, so okay, go ahead.
Yeah. So first
When
of
it's
all, I'm
your
not a.
turn.
Oh well,
When
you
it's your turn.
okay? I thought
Yeah,
you was asking me.
it's still
I,
apostle. Let him finish. I believe
I
he
was
Uh,
got
I
what
thought
he
it was my
needed.
2 minutes.
no, I got
No,
my thing up.
remember he got his
Okay,
thing.
but okay,
Yeah, let
right after
Apostle waste
yeah.
about a minute and 30 of our time with
It don't
random nonsense.
it
No, hold
don't
up
even
everybody.
matter.
So
It
I
don't.
know. I'm just saying that's what
he
he's gonna
cannot
do.
show us a demon concept outside of the
Yes, I
of
can. I'll
When
do it
his
right when
turn
it
comes,
comes back around.
yeah. Hopefully, wait. Okay, thank you.
Okay. Barashit bara alahayam et hashemayim wa et haaretz. Heaven and earth. Second verse, wa ha haaretz, and the earth. Hayatha was. Aftawa, void. It was without form and void. Ba hawa, out void, and darkness, kashak, hashak, darkness was. Al ha panya, was on the face, okay, was on the face of the deep, the tabawam. The darkness was on the face of the deep. Something took place after creation, and we know what took place. Lucifer was kicked out of heaven, and his fall into heaven caused chaos and put the earth in, made it void and deep. It destroyed whatever civilization was there. And it says here in the third verse, and the the Allahayim, meaning Elohim, the plural form, Amah said, Hayah, let there be Awa, light. And it was Hayah, there be light, Awa. And that light that God spoke of was not the sun, but it was the light and the knowledge of Him, the Creator, within these three verses and what He did. The light and the knowledge, because light represents knowledge, darkness represents ignorance. That's why we refer
All
to it
right.
as the dark
am I
ages.
next?
Yeah.
All right.
No, he's not. I'm next, yo.
No,
No,
you just went and I
you
just
just
let
went,
him
bro.
go.
I just went. I didn't go. We was just talking in between
No,
apostles.
I know, no, I
Bro,
know,
come
but it
on,
was
man.
apostle turn. I
Yeah,
let you
Yeah,
go. I
and we
let
You
you
was
go.
went
both
before me.
Hold
talking.
on. I let
You
you
went
go
before me.
before
How you
him.
gonna go after me?
JJ,
It
and you
don't
were just
matter.
talking
It's all
before.
good.
Listen.
Go ahead. It's all good.
that's that
Okay,
demon stuff,
I
bro.
just want you to get an understanding.
All
You was
right,
talking
now,
first. Apostle was getting his information, so you and JJ was just talking until he got his information. So it's now JJ turn, okay? Unless Kamisha want to jump in, but
oh
it's
yeah,
JJ turn.
yeah, it might be commission time. My
It
fault.
really actually is
Yeah,
Kamisha turn.
Yeah, it's commission
yeah.
time.
So
Let me let me,
JJ
let
just
me
went
give a
through his
brief
whole
start here.
demonology thing.
Yeah,
I
he
would,
asked. I mean,
You
both of you.
lost. I
Hold
think you
on.
lost place, sis. I always went after apostles,
No,
That's
and
it.
then it was
Kramer,
no.
that's that
went
demon
JJ.
before me.
trickology. Don't
I
fall
just
for it.
hold on.
You went before me.
I just explained it. Just because you and JJ was talking before Apostle got his information, okay?
So who went
Now
before apostle?
you
Just
did.
let the
You did.
moderator figure it out, man. You
You
supposed
No,
to
I
lead
did.
this
didn't. No,
presentation. Right.
Kemetian did.
No, you did.
I just responded. Me and
Kareem, all you
him.
gotta do is mute
Okay,
him.
it's
What's
it's
going on?
commission turn. No, because I want to have understanding. I want it to be
All
fair.
right.
Okay?
All right.
Okay.
Now
Well,
it's
he acting
Okay.
commission
like it
turn.
ain't fair.
Let me
No.
share some. I want to share something with y'all, family.
All right, go ahead, share screen, fam.
This got some science in it too, by the way, for all the science lovers. Hold up real quick. I'm gonna open it up and then I'm gonna go ahead and pull it up. Okay, there we go, right there. And then share the screen. And I've been drawing with the family on this right here a few times. And this is for those who like science, right? Hold up. Okay, here we go. Here I'm gonna have to do it this way right here because it keep closing. I got too much old muck over here. This right here is the God code, right? Don't even pay no attention to all the other stuff I put in there, even though it's relative. You know, this was found recently by somebody that was big in the science, actually, that was dealing with the missile silo systems and all of the intelligence field. They came forth with this particular measure dealing with the DNA. And if you pay attention to it and you think about Jacob's ladder, it deal with descendancy, but it also speaks of a time where he seen angels ascending and descending, right? And so my breakdown in this, I seen the elements, that the body is made up of, the hydrogen, the oxygen, and all of this stuff right here. And if you look at the elements, they've come to the name Hanak, or Enoch, basically, which some people in the Kemetic tradition would say with Tahuti. My thing is,
They're not
if
ready for
this is
that.
found in man and God's name is present in the DNA of man, how can we deny God when science now recognizes?
Mm. Teach.
I'll stop right there.
All right, it's my turn. Yeah, right, right. Let me back off for what you was telling. Let me get to my screen. Let me
JJ,
scroll.
you know nothing about what he was just talking about.
Sit
I don't
down
know.
somewhere.
I don't
Okay. He said something about Enoch, right? According to the Bible, demons. Come on, brother. I mean, we building, man. We do a comedy hour later. All right. Now, according to the Bible, demons are unclean creatures. I mean, this is what I'm talking about. How we look at it. Very filthy and evil to the core, and do not possess any trace of characteristics to donate that they were once heavily occupants. We are told in Genesis 6:14 there were Nephilims on earth, and that afterwards the sons of God, mingling with the beautiful daughters of men, produce a rare race of hybrid or superhuman beings, right? And then we can go to ancient Eastern civilization in general. A demon was a being less powerful than a god. So you call yourself a demon? You know what I'm saying? You less powerful, bro, and less endowed with individuality. You see? But this man calling himself a demon. The book of Enoch says that there are 200 angels. They call them watchers or Grigori with their leader Azazel came down to earth. This is what our Bible teach about these demons. Therefore, demons. It says that they came down to earth and procreated with the daughters of men, right? And violated animals as well. See, this demon right here, he calls himself a demon. You violating animals, my brother? Huh? Demons have four root origins. See, you don't even know the origins. Let me ask you this. I want you to come into my little time. What are the origins of demons? You don't know. Offsprings of angels and women. This is what scholars say, bro, or how people interpret this. Offsprings of evil angels and animals. You're offspring of an animal, my brother? Huh? The product of genetic engineering. This is another example of using angelic, demonic DNA in humans or animals. But this brother calls himself a demon. Demons also breed demons. A demon may be considered a demigod if the father is considered a god and the mother is a human. See, this brother don't know what he's talking. He calls himself a demon. He cannot go outside of this information to show us where he getting his demonology, his understanding of why he calls himself that. Bind and rebuke you. Stories confirmed in the book of Enoch, Jubilees, and Joshua. He said he don't know what he talking about. Brother, way ahead of the game. The book of Enoch and the book of Joshua are biblical books mentioned about the Bible, mentioned about this in the Bible. Sex between humans and angels. This is where this concept is coming from. Fallen angels. And you call yourself a demon. Can you show me outside of this information where you getting it from? Sex between humans and angels did not stop when the flood came. You know what I'm saying? There are many places in the Bible that refer to many ancient races of giants, Nephilims, Raphaim, who terrorized humans as follows. Anakims, 9 occurrences, my brother. Emirim, 3 occurrences. You don't want to smoke. Rephaim, 32 occurrences. Lex Vortex, Asheroth, 1 occurrence. See, Michael Heiser work is the proper translation here. Therefore, based on scriptural evidence, demons are the spirits of the giants. But where he getting his demonology from, everybody? Make him answer this. Make him answer this. Make it make sense with his information. Therefore, they're based off scriptural evidence or hybrid animals who died, who had no destination because they were not natural beings. Are you saying you're not a natural being created by the Most High Creator? But in your next breath, you say you believe in a
Time.
Creator. I'll destroy you, bro. We gonna have a build on your demonology. I bet you won't set that up for a debate. We can set that up tomorrow. And our
Okay,
time is
so
up. Who go next?
that is utter nonsense. It's Christian. It's a Judeo-Christian view. It's ridiculous. Like we're talking about words here. If you go in Japan, they got a name for their demons. They call them yokai. If you go in China, they got a name for demons. I think it's like yogale, and they got names for them and everything. And these cultures are older than the Bible and Christianity and Islam and all of that. But when you wanted to, so it's all about what culture you talking about. So demons just don't come from the Christian, Judeo-Christian culture, which you ignorant Negroes has adapted as your own, which is Eurasian bullshit. So in African culture, they what you would call demons would be looked at a little different. It would just be the characteristics of these spirits. You see what I'm saying? And it's not necessarily every culture just looked at as good and evil. You see what I'm saying? So that's just ridiculous, man. And according to what you just read, Jesus would be a demon. Because in one of the definitions you read, it said if their father's a god and their mother was a human, then that'd be a demon. That means Jesus was a Nephilim demon. So like and that's why I said these are priestly concepts. To what the brother the Kemetic brother was saying, I would actually agree to some degree about the DNA, and that's what I'm saying. You would have to know the priestly doctrine. Y'all need to study Kabbalah to understand the Bible, because you'll see how the letters line up with the DNA and stuff like Jacob's ladder and all of that. A lot of that is dealing with the body and DNA. I will agree with that. There's mysteries hidden inside those doctrines. Those are priestly scriptures. But demons on the real, when you talk about possession, let me tell you what possession is. And you really don't know, because it's a priestly doctrine and it's hidden in the Bible. Demons are yeast, fungus, and parasites, sir. Do you know there's parasites in your body that can get inside your nervous system, control your hunger, your cravings, and even affect your thinking? That's why you got some people who are obese and can't control their appetite, because they got demons in their intestinal tract, up and down their nervous system, in their brain. They got yeast and fungus. These are living organisms that are very smart, who can also manipulate your DNA, sir. We call them viruses also. Those are demons. That's why when you read the story of Jesus, you don't even know it's a physician story. He's talking to the yeast, fungus, and parasites that's inside of those people. That's why when they show you these demons, you already notice when you cast out a demon, it's somebody throwing up some green shit like in The Exorcist or something. Because the Catholic Church knows what demons are. They're yeast, fungus, parasites, and viruses, sir. And they are intelligent and they are old and they've been around for millions of years and they know how to manipulate the body and they know how to manipulate your cravings. They make you get up at night at 1 o'clock in the morning and go get some chocolate cake. And they got a negative vibe and low vibration. They get in your brain. When you think when the dog has rabies, those are demons in his mind. And they become rabid and they try to bite you so the demon can spread itself to other things. So there's many levels to this, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I told you, you wanna talk about demons in every culture. You talk about negative, and that's it. In terms of me calling myself a demon, I could be an angel too. I can go out here and feed people, help people, or I can go out here and murder people. I have the propensity to do both. Silly ass. Like, what is your point of reading me about the
Time.
Christian Judeo view of demons? It's corny, sir.
You know, I have a thyroid problem. It runs in my family.
That was horrible.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
Depending upon your thyroid, whether it's overactive or underactive, you gain weight or you lose weight. Also, it can affect your mind. It can cause schizophrenia, which has been misassociated with demon possession. You can't cast out schizophrenia out of a person, but you can cast out a demon out of a person. I've seen it done several times. And you can also speak to a demon. And Lex, you said quite a few things that let me know that you are very aware of your demon possession. Waking up middle of the night eating chocolate cake. That's not a normal thing. That's a very demonic thing. It gets to uncontrollable.
Oh shit!
You can't even control your
Wait a
flesh.
minute. Wait a minute.
If you
Time
gotta
out.
wake up in the
Time
middle of the
out.
night to
Chocolate
eat a
Look at
cake?
piece of
that.
chocolate cake,
Like, bro, you getting ridiculous, bro.
oh
I didn't
no,
say I
this is
was
very
waking up.
serious.
I
Very
was giving you an
serious.
This
example
is
Oh
of
no,
very
parasites.
let him go. Let him go. I'm
you
sorry
were
I laughed.
talking.
I'm gonna mute my
You were talking about your own experience, brother.
mic.
I felt it. I saw it. I recognized it and I identified it in the spirit because I have discernment, brother. Just like the first time I met you, I knew what was wrong with you.
Right.
And on top of that, you knew I knew what was wrong with you because spirit identifies spirit. See, you knew. And I told you certain personal things about yourself. And you tried to fake it out thinking that the audience ain't going to know.
Like
You
what?
know, oh, I done did it. Go back to the tape. It was
You
on
told me I was
Judah.
playing with a
You,
Ouija
Karima,
board,
Karima,
bro.
yeah,
please. Sister Karima.
see,
You
go
Mute,
back.
mute,
lied.
You know,
please.
be quiet, man. Be quiet.
Damn.
Control your demons, man.
Please.
You know, don't speak until I speak to them. You know, if I ask you what's your name, then you can talk. All right, but I ain't asked you yet because I'm not concerned about that. Okay, only thing I'm concerned about is that your wicked hairs meet the end that you're supposed to meet because you enjoying this shit, man. You are enjoying it. So you're going to get what you're going to get. Unfortunately, you're going to affect your family around you because they don't know how to deal with you because they are spiritually led. They don't know how to deal with you. And you are affecting them because they love you with your simple ass. And I'm done. I don't have to say no more to this demon, man.
We got Prince Yakanan in the building. Let him get it in. And Yasha Ben Israel, 'cause I got some questions for him as well. Go ahead, Prince. That's my brother from
All right.
England.
Shalom.
My brother from England, the original.
Shalom. Shalom. Shalom.
Shalom, family. I'm glad you back
Shalom,
home,
brother.
brother. Hold on, hold on.
Shalom.
This is the first intercontinental champion of the Lions Den. You understand me? That's real talk. Well, I'm glad you back, family. Break out some of that science. All right?
Okay. There's a lot of people. I've just woken up, so I might just have to settle down for a second. Need to get my coffee and everything.
Take your time, man. Get your
Now,
coffee. Oh, hey, Lex, come on, control yourself now.
first of all, Mr. Lex, right?
You
You
was
can't get
trouble.
away with saying anything is older than the Bible. We know that the Bible is a book compiled of scrolls which are way older than the book. Secondly,
Amen. Amen.
secondly, the knowledge, the wisdom, and the understanding which was written or recorded in these scrolls before they were written, it was given by oral tradition. Enoch is older than writing. Secondly, you can't label this as a Christian thing because it wasn't the Nazarenes or the Essenes who were pushing Christianity. It was the Roman Catholic Church who were pushing Orthodox Christianity in the land, while the first century Nazarenes, disciples of Hamashiach, were there. They rejected the name Christian. Okay, so before you title or label anything, I think what you need to do is unbiasedly do your research on these people who had knowledge of the way. We can't be using that cop out anymore. Oh, it's a Christian thing, it's a religious thing. Learn how to distinguish between the religious and the spiritual. Point blank, period. Because the same thing you will talk about your mind. Yeah, where the mind goes, the body follows. That is spiritual. But be careful with your spirituality, because if you're leaving a whole load of openings into your being, you're gonna have a whole load of different types of spiritual expressions entering into your mind, causing you to be or speak in the manner in which you are doing and in the spirit in which you are operating in.
Time.
All right.
Good word, brother.
Man,
Con.
If
hey man,
anybody
I'm glad
sound
you're
Oh,
back home, family. I'm glad. I was like, where my Ak at?
yeah,
all
brother
right, can I
John.
Yeah.
am
So
I
this
able to respond
I
since
think it's
he
commission turn, brother.
but he was talking
We
directly to
all
me
talking to each
though.
other, so you got to
No,
wait till your
brother.
turn to respond. Write your
Yeah.
notes down. That's how we do it over
There's
here, bro.
more
You just
people here,
can't come
man.
in because he said something about what you said.
And
Everybody
if
get a
there ever
turn.
was a
Oh,
demonic voice, it was that
oh,
UK ass demon right there, man. That was scary, brother. I must say, you
I know you
scared me.
scared. I
Because
know you scared. I know you scared. Yeah.
Hey,
go ahead.
That's what,
Zion gotta laugh just like that.
all
Let
right.
me just say,
Zion.
Go ahead,
yeah,
Yasha. Go ahead, Yasha. Go ahead, Yasha. Neo in the building. Go ahead, Yasha Ben Israel.
What up? What up? What up? What up? I'm on because it's 2:18. I mean 3:18, and I'm not at home. You know, I'm gonna just pass the mic. I don't wanna, I get excited and my voice carries, and I don't wanna wake the people up. I'm a guest in my mother's house. I'm taking care of my mother. Because she's very, very ill, bedridden or whatever. And the people here, I don't want to wake them up. It's a very small apartment, so I'm just going to sit back and relax. Y'all need to have these things out a little earlier time. I passed the
No,
mic though.
because
I'm just
see,
going to enjoy y'all.
this witch hour, so we got to be up, ready to battle them.
Yeah.
Witches and
Hey, hey,
warlocks,
hey,
hexes,
I could,
vexes, spells, root
Circumstances
works.
Doing a
Hold
dictate.
on,
terrible
let me
job.
go into my spiritual warfare for a minute. You know what I'm
Hold
saying?
on, JJ. Come on, man.
You scared of
It's
that?
time
Okay,
for
go,
me to
go.
respond, bro.
Neo Love, it's Neo turn. Neo Love,
He
Lions in
just
the
came
building.
in.
Yeah, but let him speak. Good
What's
damn it,
good with it? What's good with it?
it's the Lions Den, Art.
How y'all feel?
Yeah.
I
Yes,
heard
Well,
this. I
Neo.
heard this brother all over the place. He was calling himself a germ, a plague, and a fungus, and a mold, and everything else. He said that's what he was, and he
Yeah.
said he was a
I didn't
demon.
say that, brother. You're a
Then he
liar.
said
Ruben, can you
demons.
mute everybody, Mike? Please, sister.
Then he said demons. He said he was a demon. Then he said demons are just fungus, mold, and then all this other stuff. That's what he said. Y'all can go rewind the tape, and he
I
said
believe.
that. Well, he talking about I just came in. I was listening. They saw me in the back chat. talking about all the pseudo nonsense this brother was saying. And like I'm gonna just say this and pass the mic. I have been listening. Everything this brother's saying, the last person came in saying this stuff, end up sucking white man feet. That's what he ended up doing. So maybe this brother into that type of stuff. That's what them demons get you. Worshiping the white man's feet. Y'all got it.
Childish. All right. So am I back yet? Or is y'all still gonna play games?
No, it's Lex turn. It's your turn. Go ahead. You got the flow.
Okay.
Hold on. Make sure you up
All
there.
right.
There you go.
So once again, like that's what I'm saying. This for y'all talk about demons and righteousness. This brother coming in lie, being rude, talking about I call myself a yeast and a fungus, and I never did that. He lied, he bear false witness, so he broke one of the 10 commandments. Number one. So who's the demon? Number two, if this brother talked about the Nazarenes and the Essenes, I'm quite familiar with the Nazarenes and the Essenes. All right. And if there's a book of the Essenes that deals with cleansing, deals with giving yourself a colonic. If you read the book of the Essenes, they were sticking shit up their ass and putting water up their ass to clean it out. And what came out of his ass in the book of Essenes? I don't know if it's the book of, it's one of the Essenes book. It was a worm. When the worm came out, the priest crushed his head and said he crushed the head of Satan. You don't, bro. You dealing with somebody who's way that I've been reading this shit way longer than you clowns. So explain to me why you got the Essenes, this brother, the UK demon voice dude, thinking he was saying so. Oh, the Nazarenes and the Essenes, and they rejected Christianity, and you talking, but right in the Essene book, that was part of their doctrine. And Satan was a worm that was inside of I think it was a young girl or young, I don't know, something like that. But you probably don't even know the book I'm talking about. And when the worm came out, they crushed it and said they have crushed the head of Satan. So there's levels to this. You dudes is remedial for real, bro. I called myself a yeast and a fungus. No, I didn't call myself. So when we say the word demon,
All right. Can I
hold
respond to
on.
that?
I'm not done, bro. So when you use the word demon, and that's what I'm saying, dudes are dishonest, they're unrighteous, they bear false witness, they lie, but I'm the evil one because I don't subscribe to your fairy tales that you don't understand yourself. I could teach you the Torah because you don't know it. That's why you don't know about yeast, fungus, and parasites and the secret biology that's hidden in the Bible. Just like when the Kemetic brother brung out the DNA and Jacob's ladder and all that, that ain't just written in the Bible. You got to dig for that. Those are mysteries. And the Bible itself is put together by secret societies. That's why Christ said it is given to you to know the mystery of the kingdom of God. Greek word mysterion. Look up that word, it'll tell you initiated rites, secret rites of the priest. So there's an inner court and an outer court. That's what the temple represents. Y'all are in the outer court. You don't understand the mysteries. That's why you'll come over here and say silly shit like, oh, the brother called himself a yeast or a fungus. You know nothing about the Nazarenes and the Essenes. This brother's wicked. And the Nephilim and like, bro, like, it's silly. But go ahead, man.
All right. Can I respond to that? All right. First of all, you spoke a whole load of nonsense. You made a whole load of assertions against people who you don't know. You're talking about you can teach Torah. Well, if you knew anything about Torah, and if you knew anything about the law or the instruction, you shouldn't judge a matter unless you know it or understand it first. So how then can you judge people whom you don't know? You've just shown yourself and shown your mind. You understand, for one. Secondly, you're talking about the worm coming out of them. Yeah, it's a cleansing. So now, the word Satan itself, other than its basic translation, do you know what that means? I don't think you
Yes.
do.
Yes,
Do
I
you?
do. It means
Okay, well,
adversary. It means opponent.
I said apart from the basic translation. Now, do you know what it means according to the actual pictorial spelling? It's a bit like hieroglyphics. It's a bit like understanding or reading hieroglyphics. Because if you concretely understood that, right, you would know it's talking exactly about that, something that's adverse, but adverse to what? So now that worm coming out, right, it's not necessarily talking about a devil, no, but it's adverse to the body. Hence, they knew about cleansing the body, water cleansings and all sorts. So don't assume that you know anything more than anybody else. You understand? You could sit there laughing, right? You could sit there laughing, however you're feeling within your heart, for you to even start throwing stones about this demonic voice. You shouldn't be focusing on my tone of voice. You should be listening to the words. That's what your focus should be on, and everybody else's words, because you're not making no sense. People are here trying to ask you questions, and you're not making sense. So don't sit there with ad homs, because I haven't done that once.
Okay.
I yield the
Time.
floor.
You came in with ad
Wait.
homs,
No.
and you just repeated everything I said and confirmed what I said about the
No, I
Aziz.
didn't. I didn't come in with an ad hom. I didn't call you no fool. I didn't call you no
Time
demon.
out. Time out.
All
Time
right,
out. It's
my
JJ
turn.
turn. But
Oh,
he's on
my turn. I go after him.
No, it's JJ's turn.
I always followed him.
You follow JJ.
No, I follow him. But
No.
that's okay.
I'm talking. It's your turn. Go. You. Can y'all hear him?
No.
Y'all,
He
can y'all hear
sounds like
JJ?
he's in a closet or something right now, a hallway.
Go, Apostle.
All right. The brother mentioned the Kabbalah. Evidently, he's very unlearned about the Kabbalah and those Luciferians that's behind it, along with the Talmud, whether it's the Babylonian Talmud or the Jerusalem Talmud. In Hollywood, Harvey Weinstein, the child molester, he followed the Kabbalah. They followed the five-pointed star, which is that goat head. The 2-point stars represent his horns. And the star at the bottom going down, single star, represents his beard. Okay, that's the Kabbalah. That's evil and corruption. Lead to the Draco, reptilian worship of the Anunnaki, where the first concept of El, Enil, and Enki come from, and their daddy Anu, the Anukians, which is mentioned in Genesis. They were giants. From heaven they came, the falling so-called angels, because they didn't know what else to call them. But the word Anunnaki means from heaven they came, and they made it with the daughters of men because they saw that they were fair. And they created giants, the Anunnaki, the Anu, the Nephilim. See, this is the Kabbalah that you talked about. That's how I know you are evil, inside out. You are corrupt. I'm going to say something and you're going to know what I'm saying. But I'm going to let you know I know what I'm saying. Your second cause, it all is going to burn in that lake of fire. And every demonic entity, along with every wicked deity, Baal, Yahweh, El, they all going to burn. Every single one of them in that lake of fire on that second death, Revelations 20. Oh yeah, it's two deaths. It's a natural death and a spiritual death. So prepare yourself, brother. A perpetual burning forever. That's where you're going. Revelations 20, read it. In that second death where there's no power to deliver. I'm done.
Thank you for the sermon, preacher. And all I can say is forever, ever, forever, ever. Like, is this the lion's den? Because I done came through here. Y'all must be kittens, bro. There's no information. This dude just gave a goddamn sermon about hell, and he don't know what the guy, what the goat,
I didn't say nothing about hell.
the goat
And
hell,
why
the
are you
goat,
talking?
bro.
It's not your turn to
Why
talk.
you're not
talked before
moderating?
JJ.
No, it's actually his turn.
He just
Yeah.
talked before JJ.
No,
Don't worry about it.
JJ
Just
just
take.
got through talking just now, and
And
you
he
went
told
after
me,
him. So
but he told me,
let him go because it was
Yeah.
people came in, so it kind
He
of
can't.
confused everything because 3 people came in. Okay, so just chill.
Yeah, chill.
It's,
Take this fire. I know you don't want to hear it.
it's his turn. Let him go. It's good. It's
Man,
good.
the book of
Thank you.
Revelations is all basically astrology, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't even understand the book of Revelation. When you talk about the dragon and its tail, just look up the Draco star system, sir. And the Baphomet head is astrology too. The five-pointed star represented Venus. You know what I'm saying? The goat head is Capricorn. You're silly, bro. It's astrotheology. That's why you'll see that same star in Islam. It represents Venus, just like that moon and that crescent. You can actually see that in the sky sometime. That half moon with the crescent in it, the five-pointed star, it's the moon and Venus. You're ignoramus, sir. Ignoramus. Oh, you're so evil. And JJ keep going back to demons and and I don't rent to it. I told you they got demons in Japan, Look them up. They're called the yokai. You got demons in every culture, and then depending on what culture it is, spirits have different characteristics, and a lot of times they represent aspects of nature or man's personality. You're dead. The other brother came in and confirmed everything I said about the Essenes, but he tried to act like he was saying something to me. So when I talked about parasites, worms, demons, yeast, and fungus, he acknowledged that when the worm came out, he crushed his head and called him Satan. Then he tried to go into some silly semantics
Because it's adverse to the body. Do not try to tell me
all
what
right,
I was saying. All right,
sir, be quiet,
correct
sir.
yourself.
So then he
Correct
tries to
yourself.
Let him
go.
finish. Let him finish.
Then he tries to go into some semantics about the word Hebrew and what the Satan meant. All right, so a worm is called Satan, the adversary. So that means that Satan can be a lot of different things. A demon is a lot of different things. It's not one thing, JJ. Your boy just bodied you. Adverse to the body. It's a Satan. Somebody, when you if we playing a goddamn basketball game, the other team is Satan. Y'all are childish. That's what I'm saying. Like, you confirming everything I say. So yeah, if there is some spiritual demon Nephilim, then if it's adverse to me, call it Satan. But it's not one thing. Y'all have a problem with having one-track minds. You're trapped in Judeo-Christian Western understanding of everything. You're brainwashed Negroes. Break the spell. That Bible enslaved your ancestors. It is not your culture. It is your raising culture from them Amorites that came out of the goddamn mountains of Turkey. That's what it is. You know, that's not your people. Well, some of you are kind of mixed with that stuff, so we don't know. We got a lot of tares amongst the wheat here.
So
You
what's
know
your
what I'm
ethnic
saying?
origin, sir?
So like, you didn't prove nothing. Like, I read through all your information. You had nothing for what I was saying. Everything
Time.
I said, you confirmed.
Time.
Okay, so we kind of entertained you, Demon, for a while, but we had another objective. So if you and I challenge you right now to show me where your demon concept comes from outside of the Bible. Okay?
I just told you, JJ.
Brother, listen. I know the demons are angry and unfilthy and unclean. But in all actuality, brother, your demon concept comes from this Bible.
Y'all, let me read it for you. Can I read it for you?
Hold on, brother. No, we're going to switch the narrative where we
Okay.
Kemetian, you still there? Because he been quiet for a while. But
Commission.
Oh yeah, I'm here.
All right, we're going to get back to that. Then Alex, do you accept me and you having a preliminary, how about Sunday? How about Saturday? Where do the demonology come from? And you know what, y'all?
Brother, I'm not a demonologist,
Hold
though.
on, let me get it out so you can either agree or disagree. See, when you hit them with titles like that, then that means they can't attack the Bible. They gotta defend something. You see? He don't want to do that. Now what JJ said, now you trying to come in and talk about the Lions then? Nigga, we the best. Why you think trying to steal everything we do over here, bro? They ain't stealing from SBDL. None of that shit. Nigga, we in the front of this. So like I say, I'm going to challenge you Saturday to a preliminary, and you're going to tell me where the demon concept comes from outside of the Bible. And then, do you adhere to that shit? Show us how your demon, it can be 3 topics with the demon stuff. Show us how this can benefit our people. But I guarantee you, there's no, demonology and Satanism is doing thy will is the whole of the law. Well, let's segue into what we was doing in the beginning. And Lex, I want you to come. You're welcome here every time because we like to beat up on demons. Now, I want you to come back home, brother. This ain't no disrespect to what you believe in. But you came in here disrespecting what we believe in, the Bible. And this is the Bible. The problem is because of the Bible. Stop that, bro. And look in the mirror. and look at all your demon friends and say, look, we got to build something so we can rise. You can't do that, bro. And the only thing you can do is attack the Bible. That's sad. Go ahead, Kramer. Let's get back to this video. We were accused of a lot of things over there on FOP. Let's get back to that and how they disrespected the new Lions and Champions, the Kemetian. Let's do that.
But no, you answer my question.
Listen to me.
You answered my question, Kemetian. Let me finish up. Because when you said, I asked you, I don't remember all that other stuff you just put on there. I'll go back and look at the tape. I've studied too, right? I'm a master as showing people contradiction, right? So allow me to finish again. You said, from my understanding, that book is basically dividing us. Or maybe the way somebody teaches, the way somebody maybe, the way somebody, the way.
Misquote me again,
I
brother.
thought you don't like arguing, brother.
I don't, but you misquote me.
Okay, so allow me to finish, and then when I'm finished, you can show me where I misquoted you. But when you jump in,
you misquoted, brother. He never came on your show or any other platform I've been on with this brother and said Jesus Christ was a homosexual. He said King James. Now, I asked you when we was on here to show us where the brothers said this timestamp. It's called receipts. You can't just see the problem in our community. Everybody want to make accusations and have no proof. Same shit something that did to me. He went on a one-sided story and ran through the whole goddamn community like a wildfire. And niggas will believe it. Only the dumb motherfuckers will believe it. How you gonna believe a story and there's three sides to it? Their side, my side, and the right side. Keep it playing, Kurt.
Let the people hear what you're saying.
No, when you jump in, that's a terminology of arguing. When you let somebody finish and then you go back
Brother,
and
you cut me off before I could finish
back because I have to live
That's
up with
why
you.
you have a misunderstanding because you cut me off before I finished. You do know that, right?
I had to live up.
But you do know that, right?
But brother,
you do know you cut
you're
me
right
off
about
before
everything.
I finished, right?
You said the same thing. He had to live up to what he was calling him.
Right about everything. You don't like
no,
to argue.
I'm not right. That's
you
the
don't
way
like to argue.
Why did he say that? Kemetian said a couple of times and was very humble, like, hey, bro, you interrupted me. I seen that. Then the second time, you interrupted me. Hey, hello, and Jimmy Bob is here. What? Jimmy Bob is here in the middle of that brother field. But you didn't see that, did you? And I told you, anybody I bring on a platform on the road, you damn right I'm gonna have their back. I had Kemetian back. I had Tahuti back. I don't believe in everything these brothers believe in, but if I had Kansu back. But if I bring them with me, I got their back. Because that's what we doing at the end. I ain't throwing nobody under the bus like Black Jesus Minister did to San Antonio. You threw that brother out to dry. Left the wolves to get him. And where was you at? I guarantee you, if I was on there in that goddamn panel, it wouldn't even go down like that with anybody attacking anybody from our side that's coming at these motherfuckers who don't believe what we believe in because they disrespect what we believe in. That's the only reason I would come at them like that. If we could do a respectful build and not without an ad hominem like what Lex do, because he cannot build without saying, you stupid, you Jews, and blah, blah, blah. You can't. Nobody else done that on this panel. Look how Eric is. So, you damn right I'm going to step in when the second day in a row, you attacking somebody that I bring with me. You damn right. It's called loyalty. It's called respect. But you said, this is my platform, I can cut you off anytime I get ready. Where the hell all this come from? You're the same person as JJ. Focus on that. Let's Lions in FOPE build. Bring your people over here. My people come on. When have you brought your people over here? It seems like there's a one-sided affair with you guys out here, man. So we sticking home from now on. Y'all want to see our talent? You come over here. And it's going to slowly build up. Because we going in every day. We're going to career play it.
Arguing, brother. Allow me to finish. A man
Brother,
don't like
you
argue.
already
You
got
would let another
tension
man
in you,
finish.
brother. You
Just like I
already
don't
got
want
tension in you.
brother. Just like I don't want you teaching on my brother. I'm being
You
respectful.
already got tension
Brother,
in you.
listen at you. Listen at you. If
You
you have a
already
master
got
teacher,
tension in you.
if you
I'm
had a
trying to
master
show you
teacher,
unity.
he would never. He would tell you
and
respect
peace.
another man's house and don't overtalk him in his house.
I'm trying to show
Right?
you unity.
Dust your feet off before you go
want
to the house.
division, my brother.
Take your head off before
Hey,
you
hold
go
on
to
for a
the
second.
house.
Whoa. I
You
just
would
cut
never
out.
do it. That's
Okay. See, the problem is with One West doctrines or former One West, they still have PP, postpartum One West syndrome. You understand me? That's what they have. And they still, some of the ways they learned in One West still come out. The fact that Kemetian is not a Hebrew Israelite, it's like, well, we can't really, respect what he's saying. And then the brother, if you go to the beginning of the video, Karima, if you go back to it, he said, I'm coming in peace and unity. I'm coming in. I want us to build together on one accord. I mean, not one accord, but you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And don't nobody have to give up their spiritual beliefs for us to build as a people. But that's the second time it happened over there. We're not taking our talents to South Beach no more. We're staying home.
And keep in mind that the accused.
People check gonna go up. It may take a while to build a platform on YouTube. We got the platform on YouTube, on Facebook. So the Lions Den a YouTube channel is new. But when we get there, y'all gonna be in some trouble. Y'all gonna be in some trouble. And y'all know this. So I started telling them, how the hell you gonna have Apostle and Yasha over there? And they had a preliminary over there over in the Lions Den yesterday. But now you're trying to steal the debate and get these brothers to debate over. I seen that shit. The two people you had on it today come from the Lions Den. Yasha been Israel. And who do you think brought your whore light over there? She wasn't a whore light when I met her. So you just sit back like a little leech, son of it. You don't know how to recruit talent. You don't appreciate the talent. Because if they don't believe in what you believe in, you criticize, you antagonize, you interrogate, you don't let them speak. Because you're a leech. Why is it that you get into it with everybody in this community? From Shaka to Polite to Hassan Campbell to JJ to Tazar to Zion Lex to Divine. I mean, everybody you have thrown under the bus when you get tired of it. You said Black Jesus Minister one time. You couldn't mention. I kept mentioning his name when I was on there. I don't bite my tongue. I would never let nobody, Yasha, say, you can't say the Lions Den. You're supposed to be in the Lions Den champion. Mm-hmm. And then they said, you're the kitten lead. And then here comes this witch, the pop, talking about, no, that's domestic violence league. And I'm supposed to sit on that same panel with these motherfuckers. JJ, if I was there, I'm doing like I would with any other panel. Any people I bring on there, if they with me, we banging. I go over there to shut down demonology and bring up our truth. But it wouldn't have to come to that point if y'all could just respect the person, okay, we don't all believe in the same thing and we can just build. But now with these idiots over there at the house of consciousness, conning people, not over there. And then the part you're supposed to be this Israelite, but every time an Israelite come on, you gotta stick your nose and try to go against them. Your side. You try to tell people, you try to make up stories and convince people to say, hey, say this because I'm mad at him. Hey, why don't you do this? And say that he did this. a lying witch, and you got exposed for your behind the scene antics. But that person said, no, I'm not. No. Go watch the tape yesterday. I just seen it today. Oh wow, really? The part did that? You that wicked? Everybody don't want you. But the thing is, you want to throw a distraction out there because you don't want everybody to talk about your little funky ass funk box pictures. That's what it is. You put them pictures up. You spread them little funky ass legs or them big ass feet. You did that. Your feet bigger than mine. You damn right I'm gonna come at you because you try to. And then trying to tell me I want JJ7000 to go to jail, and a bunch of you slip ass niggas rolling with that shit. Y'all respect that? But this supposed to be a black conscious platform. I don't give a damn what y'all believe. I would never try to tear y'all down and say, I want you to go to jail. That means you have a lot of hate in your heart. And a lot of y'all are bitter and upset because I believe in a Bible. I believe in a Most High Creator God that we call Yah. That's my prerogative, my choice. But I still, because you believe in a goddamn ape or a monkey or a dark side, I'm not going to wish nothing on you that you got to go to jail. And he killed Keith. Oh, y'all been no longer. Me or that person. But you niggas ran with the side because I've been whooping y'all ass on information. And Chris Harris, you's a bitch. You didn't think the story would come out that you sold information about me for $300? This shit's sick, man. This whole community is sick, and they would turn on you in a heartbeat. We hold our foot down right over here in the Lions Den. This Lions Den or nothing else. We ain't going nowhere else. We ain't going to nobody else's platform. We gonna build right here, man. I'm tired of going everywhere else, taking talent everywhere else, and it's not being appreciated. You know how many people I brought on your punk ass show, nigga? I brought 3 women over there, which is unheard of. Don't nobody promote no women debaters. I brought over Sister Carla, Sister LaShawn Rain. And then the worst mistake of my life is that goddamn Jezebel witch motherfucking Pornhub bitch.
Oh, man.
Them 3, I brought over Kansu, Tahuti, Kemetian, Neo came over there, Zion. I mean, the list go on. And every person I brought over there, I got their back. I'm not going to let y'all just feed them to the wolves because y'all don't agree with them. And I don't even agree with all them. They're making videos about, we can't. How the hell he supporting these people? Because they were the dead. Ain't this a debate league?
That's right.
The fuck? You can stop being so goddamn simple. Stop believing everything you fucking hear. Putting out false goddamn information. Matter of fact, Sean, I'm telling you. The lawyer's coming for you, bro. You trying to defamate my character, bro. That bitch told me I'm a pedophile and trying to get her. She tried to get this woman to say that I'm a pedophile and touched her dollar. You wicked witch. That woman said no.
No.
I'm not doing that. Go watch the tape. Did she not criminal?
She did. She said she ain't doing that.
You wicked witch.
She ain't ruining nobody like that.
I'm trying to do this shit. Because you got your funky ass. Hey, I didn't spread the goddamn picture. But you mad at me? Because we told the truth. You did call me at 2 a.m. twice. The first time was in Dallas, and the second time was in Austin. And when I got back with Carla, I said, look, you don't need to call me no more. What you really doing? It's 2 o'clock in the morning. We ain't talking about no debates this late. You know it. I flirted for a week with you. We know that. But you wasn't my cup of tea. And that's your problem. You cannot stand rejection. Everybody don't want you. Everybody got you now. You're all over your path. When I say pass around, your pictures are passed around over the motherfucking internet. Then you want to blame it on Solar, you want to blame it on FOPE, you want to blame it on Lions Den? No. You did yourself, witch. You're funky ass because you want attention. And it's all good. You talked about my wife. We're behind the scenes when we're still telling the truth. You called me when I said, look, stop calling me. You called back. I hung up on you. Carter hung up on you. And you called back from 2 other numbers. And the third time I told you to beat it. That hurt your feelings, didn't it? That hurt your feelings so much that you would want to send me to prison to would I lie and try to convince somebody to lie to you, fucking witch. I'm trying to rebuke your funky ass. And anything you said toward me, I'm saying, in the name of Yeshua, I send it back to your funky ass sevenfold. And cast your funky ass to the pits of hell. Play with me. The truth came out, though, didn't it? It came to the light. It came to the light, everybody. And as you keep listening to this saga, the person who's trying to bring it out, along with Sonetta and the pop, the story changes. It keeps changing every time. So yeah, I'm at my damn court. All you motherfuckers is out here that know me for years, and then y'all gonna go jump on a bandwagon to a person who just came into in the forefront because they bitter and bad and stalking.
Doing shit the same way. The same exact way.
Yes, she did. Her Bigfoot ass. You can't blame nobody but yourself for them pictures. And just accept it, say, yeah, I did it, and move on. Take responsibility for those pictures.
But the difference is between him and Suge, the girl that they manipulated, she was on drugs, so she was easily manipulated.
You motherfuckers, they so desperate, they done got in my wife's inbox. You know, JJ doing it. Trust me. I want to know everything that's going on in my life. Any other woman that's involved in my life. Why the fuck you niggas worried about that? Coming soon. The Life and Time of JJ Johnson's. JJ7000 Johnson. There's more men worried about my goddamn Johnson than there is women in this community.
Hey, JJ, can you hear me?
But then you tell these fools to pull up Deuteronomy 21, verse 10 through 14, and they say, after they conquer their enemies and shit, they shave their head, bury their nails, and give them 30 days to mourn, and they marry him.
Hey, Jay, can you hear me?
Wait a minute. You stupid motherfuckers.
Apostle trying to say something.
Yeah, it's 4 a.m. where I am, man. I'm going to bed. Just wanted to say shalom.
Yeah,
I'll give you a call tomorrow, man.
You don't want to be on while we talk about Sonetta.
Oh, no.
I'm just fucking with you. All right, there.
I came on while y'all was doing that.
I'm just messing with you.
Yeah, I know. It's 4 o'clock in the morning here.
Okay.
All right. I'm going.
Good night.
I'm an older man. I'm 66.
Damn.
And you see now too, because you don't know when you say one thing.
Say what, man? What?
He said you see now.
JJ, don't do that. I got something coming up. I'm gonna show everybody.
He said he forgive you.
And I love it. That's my brother. I hope he do forgive me.
Good night, Apostle.
What do you say?
He said you say that today, but tomorrow you gonna be saying about
JJ. Bro, it ain't that way, bro. We were talking yesterday on the phone, man.
It's all good, brother. I mean, go sleep, bro. I'm gonna end the show anyway, man.
Yeah. All right, Kemetian.
I gotta go to work too, but
peace and love, brother. Shalom.
Peace and love, brother.
All right, peace and love.
Shalom.
Circle 7, man. And all the more brothers out there, man.
Let me show you an example.
Shalom.
Legally, what we gonna do to you?
Shalom.
Let me pull up the case. It's Jefferson versus. It's a brother. You know how many people you fucked over? It's a class action lawsuit coming for your funky ass, and your little dusty ass show will be shut down. Cause you don't have no money to pay nobody, nigga. Watch this. Let me show you. What you doing is wicked. You are a social media outlet. You have told the world that I am guilty. I have a lot of friends in Colorado on my Facebook page. What you did is really tamper with potential jurors if it go that far. You understand? Because if I'm connected to somebody in Colorado, they watch. I bring these people. I invite all my people on my Facebook friend list to watch the debates, to watch where I go. So you don't think they got other friends in Colorado? They could be a potential juror. And your funky ass, Federal Frankie, who said you called the FBI. You said you called the FBI on somebody, remember? And said, I want JJ7000 to go to jail. You bitch nigga. And this is what I'm talking about. Malik Zulu Shabazz, Black Power Man, the new Black Panther Club. I know you've been watching and listening. How can you even go on this brother platform and he trying to take another black man down? I'm screaming loud. Boycott this fucking debate. It's a stupid topic anyway. What's best for the people? Africa or the Bible? Well, goddamn it, the Bible in Africa, and Africa's in the Bible. No one void with this stupid ass topic. Judge, you see what I said? It's the dumbest topic ever. But Malik Zulu Sabad, I know you've been seeing how this brother has been trying to persecute me before I even get my day in court. So I let it put God on trial. So who the fuck am I? And you over there talking about you are a black power. Excuse me, no, I can't even say black power. A structure built for the power of black people. And you quiet about this. You are quiet. To me, it seems like it must be just a money thing then. Is it really for edifying the body? Is this shit really for our people? Or is it a con game? I tried to reach out to you. I wanted you to represent me. You got that poster up. I sent you my email. When you gonna reach out? This is my second time. I tried to reach out to you on another thing with a discrimination lawsuit. I got turned down on that. So if you're not really representing us, take that fucking, excuse my language, take that goddamn flyer down, bro.
Okay, Eric said no. He said no, JJ. Nepal just bitter because you said you all said.
Team today? Oh wow, let's go.
Yeah, he be over there. He said you all said that women can't teach. I want you to hear this because he full of shit because we got women over here. But he said that you all said that women can't teach and the HOK give her a voice to teach. So stop it. This motherfucker is crazy. He must be talking to the camp people. I think he make a mistake. We're not those.
Oh man. Well, Malik Zulu Shabazz, you've been watching that show, and you were quiet.
Malik Zulu Shabazz, he got agent in him too.
And I've reached out to you. I sent you my email 3 times. I want you to represent me.
That
Why
brother,
are you not responding?
that brother tried to kill one of the original Black Panthers, man.
Damn.
Who did?
Malik, they had him jump on the brother Daruba Ben Wahad, bro. They was calling for the elder death. Yeah, they got a video on YouTube. Old man, bro, 7 years old. He was locked up with a sister Phoenix. You know, Pop Mom. He was one of the Panther 21.
I can't even take that until I research it. You know, you said it, and see, that's the thing with our community. People will say something like that and run with it. See?
Yeah, but that's the truth of the matter. Video on YouTube, bro.
He said it's a video on YouTube.
Yeah, the video on YouTube, man, they called for that brother death, man. What it was, they were trying to say that the old Black Panther Party was racist, and he was trying to sit down with Malik for saying that. And he walked in the meeting, and while Malik was giving a session, he was like, "Man, who that is?" And you know that brother from old school, so he's like, "You know who this is, nigga." And then he was like, "Take his ass up out of here, get him out of here." He had them young brothers beat that man up.
The Bible or Africa? Can somebody make that make sense? So all Cesare is going to do is going to, you filthy Africans and blah, blah, blah. I love Mexicans and Indians more than I love my own people. Now, that ain't being racist because you love your own people, but why would you throw your own people under the bus for some people, for some other people who ain't even you? Make it make sense, Karima? And then Malik Zulu Super, I know you've seen what this dude trying to do to me. He had a fucking trial. He put God on trial, so who am I?
Malik Zulu Shabazz, just like Attorney Crump. He from my city. Crump don't take no cases unless you're dead.
Bullshit, man.
He said a fake police brutality case.
Hey, Kareem, go ahead and end this with Lion in the building. All right? Can we do that?
Get you some rest, Judah. Peace and love.
Yeah. I ain't gonna get no rest because I gotta work. I gotta get up in like an hour and a half, man.
Oh, you just like me.
We do late night shows. I don't care. As long as the information get out, man. But Federal Frankie, I'm gonna tell you again, bro. You had tried to defame my character. Your witch has came on there and made false accusations. So I have several domestic batteries on my jacket. That's a lie. She tried to say I'm a pedophile, tried to get this girl to lie, say I was a pedophile. That's a motherfucking another defamation of character and a lie. You said I almost killed this woman. That's a fucking lie. And I can point out 4 or 5 other lies. So let me show you where my lawsuit is coming from, son. From what case? Hold up, bro. I got you. You're gonna quit playing with people's names, bro. Just like them fake ass papers you put onto Harker Bay. Shit fake as fuck, bro. Cause you had to reach. Like that fucking shit. You know, let me show you the case. Hold on, let me show y'all. Somebody else talk for a second. I'm gonna pull this up. Hold on. Let's see. Kemetian, you got something to say real quick? Let me get your my messenger. Cause that's what's coming for you, bro.
Oh yeah, nah, I'm cool, bro. You know what? It's all love.
Like 5 or 6 people just getting ready to come for you legally. Cause you think everything is a joke. You think you can do all that and 14,000, 15,000 people watch it and they say, I'm going to take it down. No mas. Truth. It's a truth. It don't work like that, bro. That's 14,000, 15,000 people that you put in their mind, that you can put in their mind when you defamated my character, bro. Real talk, man. You're wicked as fuck. You and that damn horror light that you got over there. How you gonna put up a picture of somebody with no face for the body and say that's such and such, that's such and such? But they got pictures out here of her with her face and her legs spread open, bro.
And
so
videos.
How you gonna put one picture up with no head and face, but why ain't you displaying the pictures of front box?
And videos.
We doing that.
And videos. And videos.
Yep.
Yeah, we know.
Videos?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, she did.
Are you serious? The
Yes.
videos
It's going around.
The whole thing is involved. So now I do a show on Lizard platform, and you will know about my record or whatever that you try to put out there. Then we discuss your record. Then we're gonna discuss the pictures. I bet you're gonna do it. You ain't gonna do that. Instagram. That's your boy. Ask him where them pictures come from. What do you think? Type in the chat. Where did the pictures come from? Because he tried to lie. He tried to lie. So where do you think the pictures come from, bro?
I pass around career.
Let me put on Facebook in this. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you the name of this case. Where we coming for you, bro? You fuck. I mean, you don't care about nobody. And you think you can continue to fuck with people's lives. And you in that fucking whore life can call people these type of incriminating, not incriminating, but damaging names that can mess up it could be, to mess up somebody's life, bro. And then you sit back and laugh. Now, you sit and laugh when it all came to the fan that I had to go to the hospital. Not the person. You laugh, LePop. So you're with domestic violence, but you don't think men can get assaulted neither? Huh? Let me find this. Hold on, man. Wicked. All over some debates. We took it to that level. Hold on, let me show you the name of this case. If it was sent to me. Let's see. Okay. Alright, hold on. Okay. Alright, I think he didn't send it to me. But it's gonna be a classic, bro. We got 5 or 6 people ready to go in on your funky ass. Because enough is enough. You see how Tasha K got sued, right? False information. You don't think it can happen to you? I don't give a damn if you is broke or whatever. Nigga, I'm gonna take the broke pennies you got for defamation of my character. Your little funky ass show won't be able to stand once we get done with your dusty ass. That's not threatening because you threw these rocks out here, bro. And I realize you in a glass goddamn house. Let's go, Kramer. Let's get up out of here. Play. Did you find it?
Yeah.
Lions in the building. Let's go. We out of here. I think everybody's coming out, man. FOPE. We're gonna have to continue to break this video down. And like I said, you cut the brother off twice, and you said I can throw anybody off because it's my platform. Wow. Very selfish, bro. We're supposed to be guests. We're supposed to be building together. I forgive you, brother. If you just say, yeah, I was wrong, JJ, then we can continue to build and move forward. But like you say, if you can't see yourself, then you're wrong. If I see my wrong, I'll say I'm wrong. I'll go back and watch the tape. Tapes and numbers don't lie. With that being said, the Lions Den, we out. Go ahead, Kramer, play the song, please.
I want you and that young man to tie that knot. I'm gonna pray for you. And I want you to hold on to God's unchanging hand, because he helped Joshua fight the battle of Jericho. Yes.
It's the old
Daniel get out the lion's den. He helped get off the island.
Let me get straight to the business. Yeah. Got them lions in the building. Yeah. Why you lying to the children? Yeah. Why you lying to the children? RIGHTEOUS. Man, you know I've been to bed. Man, they know contest. Yahuwah, he do the bled. We will not see you tomorrow. Cause you cannot go to thought. All the sons and all the daughters. Standing hard with big manotas. But my son, he made me Taurus. On that line, I'm still a Taurus. Karate kicking Chuck Norris, 4-5 on my waist. If he started, will not hesitate to get retarded. Oh Lord, he ain't got a PowerPoint, he forest. He's running to the hills like a Philistine. Jihad hitting Hamites with the guillotine. Situation turned up with the Ratchet team. JJ7000 to the debate league. I know them haters gon' hate me, but he won't debate me. Pistol off safety. respond, come wake me. If I don't get up, nigga shake me. If he don't show up, then he fake G. I touch down and make these nigga nuts hate me. Dear brother. Balling and crawling all the way from H-time. Let me get straight to the business. Man, them lions in the building. Why you lying to them children? Why you lying to them children? You gon' cry, you gon' get it. Me, I'm like a frog, nigga, ribbit. Of course, it's in the spirit. I just got the Porsche, she can steer it. Michael got the raw, Shaq and Willie. Lamborghini doors, you better not spill it. Mama's high, say I'm more than just a villain. Mama's cry, I'm dope and wide for her children. Suicide, immortalized as the realest, yeah. Death by cut, black suicide. Let me get straight to the business. Got them lions in the building. Why you lying to the children? Yeah. Why you lying to the children? Yeah. RIGHTEOUS. Man, you know I been in bed. Yeah. Man, they know they no contest. Yeah. Yahoo, you get it. Why didn't take it over? Number one debate league, you heard me? When it's up, it's stuck. I'm stepping on everything, nigga. Metaphorically.